And we're live, everybody. Welcome in to our live stream tonight for Game 6 between the Colorado Avalanche and Vegas Golden Knights. This is a big one, elimination game here in Vegas. Vegas has the 3-2 lead in the series, trying to finish off the Avs tonight and move on to win the West and take on the Montreal Canadiens in the semifinals, whereas Colorado trying to win on the road tonight for the first time in this series and force a game number 7 back in Colorado on Saturday. The next 2.5 to 3 hours are going to determine which of these teams are able to come out and win this and whether the Avs are forcing a game 7 or going home. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. As you can see, I have a special guest on tonight. We are joined by the great Perlo Wisdom for tonight's show and for this game. And Perlo's channel is linked at the top in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. If you guys want to check out Perlo's channel, he does some awesome hockey content on his YouTube and does a great show weekdays 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern, just discussing all things NHL. So welcome into the chat, everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here. Connor, Keitha, Chase, Elijah, Brandon, Eddie, Sharaf, Jace, Niners fan, Brian, Joey, Jack, Sasha, Devin, Prosperous, Slapshot Jack, Nick. Welcome in, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Perlo, welcome on. Thank you for coming on tonight. Ready for a great game here between Colorado and Vegas?
Oh, man, I am excited all to heck. Like I said, I was so excited I had to calm down a little bit, so I watched some baseball before the game. But I'm stoked, man. I'm a Vegas fan. Not my number one team, but it's creeping up. Mm-hmm. It's really they're really creeping up to my favorite team. I love this team. But this series is awesome. This series has been everything we thought it would be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Colorado came out, won the first 2 games at home, really took an early control of the series, and then all of a sudden Vegas comes back and wins 3 straight, including a big game number 5 in the last one in Colorado, which was the first time that an away team had won in this series. And Vegas then comes back and puts themselves in the driver's seat here with a chance to finish it off. Are you surprised that Colorado's lost 3 in a row?
In some ways, yeah. In some ways, like we've seen this year, green teams, like they're very young, right? Yeah. And veterans like Corey Perry and guys like that, they tend to be the elixir that teams need. And Colorado is pretty young, but it is still pretty. Vegas has done an impressive job because they are young, but they are so wickedly skilled that it's hard to imagine them losing 4 in a row. However, I think they may.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. We got a bunch more coming in. Austin, Rob, Marsden, Gray, welcome in. Elijah, congratulations to your cousin. Lamar, what is going on? Welcome in. Red Rubber, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Runfin, welcome into the chat. Jerry is here. What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. John, welcome in. Appreciate everybody being in the chat. Vegas and Colorado getting ready for game number 6 here. Got the itch. What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This should be a good one here. Vegas getting ready for a chance to win this series and move on to the semifinals where they would play the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal obviously was able to sweep Winnipeg. All the other series in the second round have been finished. Islanders beat the Bruins in 6 last night. Central was won by Tampa Bay. They were able to handle Carolina fairly easily and win that one in 5. It's been an interesting playoffs, and it's funny, we've got 2 4 seeds and a 3 seed through to the final 4 now. And whoever wins this series will be the only team that came into the playoffs as a 1 or a 2 to make it to the final 4. So we've had a lot of upsets in the postseason this year, which in the NHL isn't all that surprising. But it's just been interesting how that's worked out, how a lot of the teams that were good in the regular season haven't performed in the playoffs to that level, and the lower teams have been able to get it together and really push in the postseason and make it deep into these playoffs.
Yeah, I wonder, what do you think that maybe the teams that are doing better here took it a little easier in the off season? Like Price, they gave Price lots of time to work on whatever he was doing. Montreal did, of course, and Tampa Bay looked like they were sandbagging it all
Coasting,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, like, and I was all like, "Oh, they're never going to be able to just turn it on." Just like, "Oh, yeah, shut up, Stu. You don't know what you're talking about." That's exactly what happened. They just
Yeah.
turned it on.
Yep.
Crazy.
Uh,
Uh,
Hockey GMC, welcome in. Got the itch. Jace, Andrew, welcome in, guys. Thank you all for being here. Jack says that Francis Charon and Francois Saint Laurent are the referees tonight.
okay. So what did you think? Are you surprised that Vegas was able to be this, sometimes dominant against Colorado?
Yeah, I didn't expect Colorado to look as just kind of out of whack as they have in the last few games. Where, I mean, game 4 where they just got shellacked and Vegas just took it to them. I was not expecting that. And then game 5 to have a 2-0 lead in the third period, to start the period up by 2 and then to just blow it the way that they did. That's not something that Colorado's done a lot of this year. I mean, they were a better team than that, but it seems like when the playoffs come around, Colorado there's a hump there with the second round that they have not been able to get over. And we've seen it the past few years where they've lost in the second round, and now they're in danger of having it happen again. And, everyone knows about the Leafs and how they can't get out of the first round. And it really becomes a mental thing where there's just this mental block where it starts to weigh on you and you just can't break through it. I think the second round is starting to become that mental block for Colorado where they just can't get by it. And I was very surprised to see them play as poorly as they have over the past few games at times. After getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series, for them to lose 3 straight, I was not expecting that. But Vegas deserves a lot of credit because they fought back very, very hard and were able to take care of business on home ice. And that gave them the momentum going into game 5, and they were able to steal that game.
Yeah. I think it's a lot to do with this veteran leadership that they have there, from Fleury to Pacioretty to Stone. Like they know what needs to be done in those situations a little more than Colorado doesn't really have as much to lean on there. They have Saad, but they could probably use a few more guys there that can be a sounding board for these young guys, because it's just human nature. You get up 2, you think you're good, right? Oh, look at this. We're good. We're really good. We're a good team. And Vegas on the other side, they're going to think they're good. So let's show them that they're not. And it's an interesting, that's what's great about hockey. It's very psychological, like you said, to things like the psychological barrier to get past the second round, or in Toronto case, first round, to just the game by game, not getting too high, not getting too low, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Val, what is going on? Val and Ken, thank you guys so much for watching. Jason, what is going on? Welcome into the chat. Jack points out that they don't have Nazem Kadri. That's definitely a loss for Colorado, where when you have a guy taken out of the middle of the lineup like that. Kadri didn't have a great year this year. He wasn't
Not really, no.
He wasn't playing all that well, but that's still testing your depth. That's still a loss down the middle. That still brings somebody into the lineup that wouldn't be there normally, and putting them having to play a bigger role than they normally would, and that puts the team in a situation where they need more out of someone that they shouldn't really need that much out of. And we saw it with Boston with the injuries on the back end, that they didn't have guys that could step up and fill that role. And I definitely think that Kadri is definitely a loss for Colorado, and that's definitely had an effect on them, with their center depth and how they've played down the middle.
Yeah, well, it puts pressure on guys that I thought would actually be better than they have been. And actually, it's kind of a year where he really needed to step up here, I think, is Jost. I thought Jost would be much more noticeable this year than he has been. It's been long enough now for Jost.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
time for him to be
he's
up a
never
little
really
more.
broke out.
No, no. And this was a great opportunity for him to show that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. This is a contract season for him. I could be wrong. I'll check it out.
CL,
But
what is going on? Welcome in. All right. Oh, we're getting ready for puck drop here. Grubauer
yeah,
versus Fleury. Goaltenders are in the net. Obviously, same or goaltending matchup that you would expect. Fleury in for Vegas. Grubauer has been the guy all year for Colorado. We are getting ready to go for puck drop here. Colorado and Vegas, game number 6. Teams are lined up at center ice, and we are underway as Vegas wins it back here. Game has begun. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. That puck gets deflected up and out real quick here. 7 seconds in, we'll have another face-off coming up. It looks like it's going to come back to, might be going all the way down to the Vegas end here. So, ready to go. Jason, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Offensive zone draw early here for Colorado. Just getting going here in game number 6. This could be the last game of the series if Vegas is able to win at home. So Colorado is going to need a big road win to keep their season moving here. Aaron, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Moved up now through the neutral zone. Here comes McKinnon into the offensive zone. What a pass here. Shot. And they score! Devon Taves jumping up into the play. Nathan McKinnon with a beautiful assist. And Colorado gets the first goal early here in game number 6. Not even 30 seconds in.
wow.
Jason, thank you so much for
Oh,
subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that hype in the chat. Wow, that did not take long. Colorado less than 30 seconds in. McKinnon to Taves, and Taves over the glove.
And I was just going to say, I noticed that Bednar again split up Landeskog off that top line to start the game. I was kind of surprised to see that, but it's working.
Yeah, it looks
so
like
far.
Landeskog is down playing with Compher and Nishushkin.
Yeah, he's trying to spread the depth out, but the scoring out to the lines. And Saad was the guy that replaced that line, and he goes and scores. So I guess Bednar's pretty smart dude.
So here we are, face-off now won by Vegas, looking to answer. Moved in now, long shot in, that one blocked away in front. Colorado has had trouble holding leads, so that's going to be something to watch. We've seen Colorado get out to leads in this series, and they haven't been able to hold them. So we'll see if that changes here in Game 6, or if Vegas can pull their usual comeback. As this one gets sent in front, Fleury sticks that one away. Marchessault takes it. 1 minute into the first here, Colorado already up 1-0. Vegas bringing it into the offensive zone. It's Riley Smith. Down behind the net, both teams digging for it. Vegas comes away, out to the chance middle now. Chance there for Holden. That one gets blocked. Vegas keeps possession. Back to the blue line. Long shot again. Vegas ties it through traffic. Nick Holden throws it on goal. And we are just saying that Colorado's had trouble holding leads. It is a 1-1 game as Vegas ties it.
I was just going to say, oh, look, they got Holden in tonight. And there he goes. Like, wow. Crazy.
Looks like Grubauer was late picking that one up and ends up just
going
through the legs. He had no idea where that puck was.
No idea at all. He didn't even realize it was back at the point.
Nope, Grubauer had no idea where that puck was.
That is cray-cray.
Avatar, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Face-off, won there by Colorado. They dump it into the offensive zone. We have a 1-1 game here, not even a minute and a half in, and both teams have scored. This looks like it could be a wild one tonight in game number 6. Vernon, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here comes Vegas again. Shot. Big glove save there by Grubauer. Holy crap. What a start to this one.
No doubt. That was Janmark. Oh, no, Tuck.
Janmark passes to Tuck, and Tuck tries to go high glove, and Grubauer's able to grab it, just couldn't get it up. Ian, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
I think Tuck is the reason why Bednar is doing this too, because he is quite the forward to have down in your lower lines there. I think that's one of the big reasons he's did what he's did with the lineup there.
And he's had a really good playoff so far. Tuck has had an awesome playoffs for Vegas.
Yeah.
It gets brought in now by Pacioretty. Vegas back on the attack, looking for a lead. Taken now, Colorado's able to get it out. Over the red line there, dumped into the offensive zone in behind Fleury. Fleury plays it to his D. Moved up now, Colorado knocks it down. Nathan McKinnon has the puck, thrown in there. Fleury able to pad that one away. Puck goes to the corner, Vegas clears. Back out to the neutral zone now, taken here by Samuel Girard. He's going to curl back for Colorado and start the rush back up into the neutral zone. Over the red line, he'll backhand it in. Colorado coming in on the attack here. Val Nichushkin tries to get it into the middle. That one's stolen, though, by Vegas, and they clear it out of the zone. Taken now. Moved up. Vegas coming back the other way into the Colorado end. Jumping up into the play. Shot! Big save there on Martinez. Grubauer gets a piece. Now Colorado's trying to work it back out. We got some up and down action. That one back through the neutral zone. Vegas hard on the back check, though. Able to dump it in. Keegan Colasar going in now, trying to get the forecheck going for Vegas. Colorado moves it. They get it quickly up and out. Not able to get it into the Vegas end, though. They'll try again. Now they dump it deep. All the way around. Fleury plays it behind the net. 3 minutes in here to game number 6. 1-1 game between Colorado and Vegas. Moved up now. Cleared all the way out. Riley Smith after it, and that one gets poked in. Grubauer easily covers it up. We'll get a stoppage here and an offensive zone face-off for the Golden Knights coming up.
What a sweet stride by Smith there. Holy smokes. He got up ahead of those. He got up. I don't know who it was that on the Colorado defenseman was, but I never noticed that before. He's got a smooth stride, that guy.
Yes, Sharaf, 2014, he scored the game-winning goal or the Stanley Cup winning goal against the New York Rangers. Chevelle, what is going on? Hope Glory, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Offensive zone face-off here for Vegas, and they're going to reset and redo that puck drop. 16:50 to go here in the first period, and we have had some fireworks already as both of these teams.
This bodes well for my over. I like
it. Off to a good start in the scoring department for both of these teams as we get a long shot there. That one deflected wide. Chances galore here at the Colorado end of the ice as Vegas is trying to get a lead in this one. They know if they can go up that they're a good enough team defensively that, they might be able to shut it down. But Colorado does not want to let that happen and spin around there. Nicholas Waugh with a shot. Grubauer makes a stop. Colorado coming back the other way. They dump it in. Going in on the forecheck now. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Vegas trying to clear. Colorado working along the boards, but Vegas gets it out. Colorado retakes possession in the neutral zone. They'll get new line on the ice. Now into the offensive end. Coming back on the attack. Good chance here for the Avalanche. Puck chip back to the point. Long shot. That one shouldered away there by Fleury. Taken out now. Back to the middle. Hit there by Reeves. Colorado brings it back to the offensive zone, though. That's Newhook. Avalanche now trying to get set up. Vegas trying to work it out. They get it behind their net. Nick Holden with it. Holden moved up now to the middle. Dumped into the offensive end. Here goes Reeves in on the forecheck, but that's going to be an icing as Girard wins the race. And with 15:44 to go here in the first, we'll have an attacking zone draw coming up for the Avalanche.
And Vegas is just right on them, right from the moment they got the puck. Like their anticipation and keeping their feet moving and everything, and just swarming Colorado in the defensive zone. It's crazy.
XGN, Chris, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. That one gets one back here. Moved now back out to the neutral zone. Into the offensive end, Colorado brings it back. Long shot there, saved by Fleury. Rebound chance, and that one fanning on it was the Avalanche in front. Vegas trying to get it now down in the corner. Avs come away with it. Move now, stolen there by the Golden Knights. They bring it up now through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Pacioretty with a backhand into Chandler Stevenson. Stevenson with a big hit behind the net. Vegas getting the cycle game going now in the offensive zone. Chance for Alec Martinez. He shoots. That one rings pipe. What an opportunity there for the Golden Knights. Lise, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. James, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Under 15 to go now in the first period. Vegas dumps it back in. Chances galore so far in this one. Shots are 5-5 apiece. Both teams have scored a goal already. Frantic start to game number 6 here. Into the offensive zone now. Here comes Colorado. Landeskog's shot gets blocked. They're looking to get set up in the attacking end and get some pressure in on Fleury. That one's poked away, though. Good defensive play from Riley Smith. Colorado sends it back in. Right away back on the attack here, Landeskog. His shot gets blocked there. Vegas trying to clear, not able to. Good forechecking pressure. Back out to the point now. Down low. Behind the net. Taken here by Nishushkin. Now Comfort to the blue line. Avs keep it in. Long shot there. Deflected. That one goes off a pad. Good stop there by Fleury. Colorado keeps possession, though, in the Vegas end. Here's Comfort trying to get a wraparound. That one back to the point. Now Fleury has to make a nice shoulder save. And he covers that one up. And now he has some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Nishushkin grabs Marchessault. We got a little bit of a scrum going on here.
Yeah. I don't know. If the Islanders and Vegas ever played in a series, I don't think anybody would ever get anywhere. Both of their anticipation levels are insane. Like, they would just hang around the neutral zone and nobody would. They kind of remind me of each other.
They'd shut everything down.
Yeah.
You would have no back and forth rushes. Everything would be shut down.
Yeah, as soon as one person gets the puck, another guy's right on him. As soon as he moves it somewhere, somebody's right on him. That'd be a crazy series that way.
Chris is here. Healing is here. Bruin is here. Welcome in, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We have just gone to our first commercial break of this one. Colorado and Vegas knotted up at 1 after 2 early goals, 1 for each team here in game number 6. Vegas can end the series tonight. Colorado trying to force a game number 7. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for watching. This is in Vegas, Jace. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Please remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so no matter what team you're a fan of, you're welcome and wanted here. And as you can see, I am joined by a special guest tonight. It's the great Perlo Wisdom. Perlo's channel is pinned in the top, or the pinned chat, or the pinned message at the top of the chat. Perlo's channel link is up there if you want to check him out. He does some great NHL content. Mo, what is going on? Shane, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Of course I'm streaming, Shane. It's game number 6. It's an elimination game, and we got a big one here tonight. Yeah, Grubauer had no idea where the puck was on that first goal.
Yeah. I'd like to see the replay of the whole thing, what happened there, how he had no idea that it went to the point.
Yeah.
I don't know where he lost it, but that's sort of like what, I mean, Fleury had his little waving at butterflies goal last game, and now he had that one, so I guess Colorado's going to play hard and, make him not feel too bad at the end of the game, hopefully, for their sake, because that was a groaner, all right.
Yeah. Jonathan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're back from commercial now. We got an offensive zone face-off for the Avalanche. Mikko Rantanen is in to take it against Chandler Stevenson. McKinnon's on the right side. That one gets one back by Rantanen, and McKinnon takes the puck. Colorado top line out there trying to get an early lead or lead back here. That shot from Taves is gloved by Fleury, and we'll have another attacking zone draw here for the Avs as Colorado got out to an early lead in this one. Not even 30 seconds in, Devon Taves scores and puts them up 1-0. But Vegas was able to answer back on a Nick Holden goal, and we're knotted up at 1. Both goals came very, very early in, not even a minute and a half in, and we had both goals. Now we are under 14 minutes to go. Things have settled on the score sheet, but they haven't settled down on the ice as we've had lots of chances at both ends here.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been an awesome first period so far. I don't think anyone's going to beat the Tampa, Florida first period, but this is close.
Yeah, this has been some frantic action up and down the ice here. As now Vegas is in the offensive end trying to get set up. That one's kept in by White Cloud. 13:20 to go here in the first. That one goes back to the point. Holden, long shot again. That one deflects just wide. Vegas keeps possession, though, around the net, getting it in front. That one able to get a stop pad there was Grubauer. That one gets cleared out now there by Colorado. Back to the neutral zone. Good hit there by Nicholas Waugh and Tyson Jost. And Waugh comes away with the puck now. Dumped into the attacking end. Here comes Vegas back in on the forecheck. Avi, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Moved up now, Colorado. Trying to come back the other way. Turned over in the neutral zone, though. Vegas back to their end. Brady McNabb plays it. 12:40 to go here in the first period. Colorado trying to get in on the forecheck. Vegas works it out. Pass there. Looks like it was in front of Janmark, and Janmark might have been offsides to begin with, so that's going to get whistled down. We'll have another face-off coming up here.
Yeah, Colorado is looking when they move the puck quickly, they're a scary team. If they can get the puck out real quick out of and rush out that way, but Vegas isn't giving them much opportunity to do that. That's the thing.
Vegas is shutting down the space very, very fast, and that's how they play good, solid defenses. We are back underway here. Vegas back into the offensive zone. Colorado trying to work it out. Weekly Vids, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Weekly Vids. Nope, Reeves is playing. Reeves already has at least 2 hits in this one already. Block down there. Trevor, what is going on? Welcome in. 12:05 to go here in the first. That one gets taken out. Vegas back into the attacking zone. They're going hard on the forecheck here. Marchessault after it. That one gets moved up now by Colorado. They get it out of their end. Makar has the puck. Past Kolasar. Avalanche now into the offensive zone. To Rantanen. Rantanen has it go off his skate, though, and that's back out to the neutral zone. Trying again. New line coming on the ice. Taken now through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Here comes Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon with a shot. That one gets blocked there by Martinez. Taken now. Amber, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Back here now. Ryan Graves throws one in. That one just gets blocked on the way through and goes wide. Mark Stone behind the net to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo up the boards and all the way down. That'll be icing if it reaches. It does not. Graves plays the puck. 11:10 to go in the first.
Oof.
Taken here now. Turnover there by Graves, but Colorado's able to recover and they get it out. Back to the neutral zone.
That was ugly.
Vegas has to get back on side. Taken now. Jared, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Vegas steals it. Going in behind the net, looking for a wraparound pass now. Back out to the blue line. Martinez sends it back in deep. We got a couple players tangled in front. Behind the net. Forecheck pressure coming. Reeves with another hit there. And Colorado gets it out and dumps it into the Vegas zone. And now they'll try and get their forecheck pressure going. Reeves gets, or no, that's Kolasar now. Kolasar gets back on the back check and lays a hit behind the net. And now we got both teams digging for it. Colorado comes away with it in the corner. Jeff, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. He was on the Penguins for a short time, Shane. It was only like half a season, I think.
Was it? I thought it was a season and a half.
Oh, it might have been a season and a half, actually. Yeah. But I remember they didn't have him for long, and they ended up trading him to Vegas.
They gave him a big contract, too.
Yeah.
I remember everybody was like, ooh, Reeves getting that much. But he brings something that not too many people can bring. Right?
That's for sure. Physically a dominant player is in the checking and with the gloves off. That there aren't
there aren't too many players.
There aren't too many players with the abilities of Ryan Reeves in the NHL anymore.
That's right. Yeah. Even just his hitting and everything, there's not too many big guys that can play like he does.
Taken down with 9.5 to go here in the first. Moved up now. It was half a season, Red Rubber? Yeah, I thought so. I knew that they didn't have him for very long. Yeah.
Was it only half a season?
They signed him in the off season.
And then traded him at the deadline
and then traded
or
him.
something?
Yeah, then traded him back. Like they sent him away at the deadline because I don't think he fit with Pittsburgh style very well.
Yeah, I think it was just too much money because I can't remember what happened, but they went and got Reeves specifically for a few things, and then I guess they just figured out we can't afford to have that luxury, I think is what it was.
Taken down in the corner there, that one sent behind the net. Vegas trying to work it out of their end. 8:40 to go here in the first. Colorado with some good forechecking pressure here from the fourth line. Trying to keep it in, but now Vegas is able to clear it out. Aaron, welcome in. Elijah, goals were scored by Devon Taves and Nick Holden.
Offside.
And that is an offsides there against Colorado, and that will be a stoppage with 8:24 to go in the first. And we'll get a commercial break here. Our second commercial break of the game here. A little over 8 minutes to go in the first period, and we get a stoppage here. Still 1-1, so things came out firing early. A couple quick goals right in the first minute and a half, but things have settled down a little bit now, and we are still knotted up at 1 here in game number 6. Reeves got a match penalty in game 1, John, and got suspended for games 2 and 3, but then came back for games 4, 5, and now 6. And Vegas has won every game that he's been back for.
Yeah. Have they wore their gold helmets at all?
No, not in the playoffs, thank God.
No, they haven't, eh?
Thank God. Those are probably the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life.
I think they're great. I know they're ugly, but they're
them.
so ugly they're great. It's for the kids.
They're absolutely putrid and they should not exist.
I think they're great. I think it's just for the kids, right? They look like what's it called? Like robots or something like that. It's for the kids. Kids
They look like C-3PO is what they look like.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of those ones that turn from cars to robots. What's their name?
Transformers?
Transformers. That's it.
Amadeo, welcome in. Radio Free, welcome. Karen, welcome in. I'm just hoping for great hockey, Jonathan. My team's out, so I don't care who wins. I'm just hoping for good hockey.
I like what Jeff said. They need horns.
Yeah.
That would be freaking awesome. Too bad it would be terribly illegal. But
yeah.
Yeah. Or if they were bendable, I guess.
Radio Aiden, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We are back from commercial now. Dumped into the offensive zone again by Colorado as they go back on the attack, looking to try and get the lead back. They did score the first goal of this game, but Vegas answered very quickly, and we've been tied ever since. SFD, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sent out there. Vegas dumps it into the attacking zone. Pacioretty in on the forecheck. Getting some help now from Stevenson. Colorado moves the puck, though, and they're able to get it out to the neutral zone. Brandon Saad has it. He dumps it in now, down to the corner. Knocked off into the boards there by Zach Whitecloud. More Vegas players come in to help out, trying to work the puck out of their zone. Nishushkin tries to take it back, though, for the Avs. That one's kept in at the blue line. Good play there by Colorado. 7.5 to go in the first. Go, Louie. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. 7:24 to go. That one's going to get whistled down. We'll get another stoppage and another offensive zone faceoff for Colorado coming up here. Trying to get their lead back here and trying to get this up 2-1. They weren't able to hold their first lead for very long, and that's kind of been an issue for the Avalanche in this series is when they've gone up, they've allowed Vegas to come back, and they don't have that shutdown defensive ability, or at least they haven't in this series, and that's something that could definitely come back to haunt them if they're not able to come back and win this.
I was actually surprised that Colorado is out shooting them 10-6. But again, it's Colorado's not getting high quality shots really. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. Here we go now. That one gets one back. And Vegas trying to chip it out. They do. Good job there by Vegas, quickly clearing the zone. Tuck takes a big hit there, though, from Timmins. Now Samuel Girard takes it back behind Colorado's net. He'll start the breakout. Gonna just be patient with it. Moved up now through the neutral zone. Deflected into the offensive end. Alec Martinez takes possession for the Golden Knights. He sends it back the other way now. Vegas into the offensive zone. Down back deep in there. Taken, though, by Colorado. Vegas' forecheck can't keep the puck. Moved now by the Avs back the other way. They'll dump it in. That gets stick down there by Fleury to the corner. Now behind the net. Now to the far side. Colorado pinches and keeps it in. Trying to get a pass out in front. That one just doesn't settle down in time. It's a little too high. Now down in the corner. Avs still working it. Nishushkin back to the blue line. Taken here by Graves. He fakes a shot. Then that second chance gets blocked by Tuck. Spin around shot there for Kopfer. That one's blocked as well. Colorado moves it now, or Vegas moves it out of the zone. Colorado can't keep it in, and they'll have to go back and regroup at their own end. 6:15 to go here in the first now. Back into the offensive end, taken there by Kolasar. Cleared out by the Golden Knights. Carrier after it. Through the neutral zone. Now up into the offensive end. Here's a shot from Burakovsky. That one gets blocked on the way through, though. Good hit by Vegas in the corner on Tyson Jost. He gets knocked again, but keeps the puck in. Nice play there. Jost keeping the puck in the attacking zone. Down to the corner now. McKinnon, he's got a defender all over him, though, and the puck is poked away. Now Reeves dumps it into the attacking zone, and Vegas will head off for a change. Colorado takes it back in their own zone now. Colorado's definitely had the better of puck possession here the last, 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
As
they
pushing,
finally got some zone time there.
They're pushing to get this lead back.
Mm-hmm. They're getting some zone time. They haven't had that for a while, not just this game, but in general. So that doesn't bode well for Vegas.
Yeah. Craig, what is going on? Hawks girl, welcome in. Yes, Jonathan. Martinez played for many years with the LA Kings.
Jeff Saint wants me to do snippets. It's funny you mentioned that. Actually, Peyton on the radio are planning on doing exactly that. Thank you, Jeff, and I will do that. We are planning to do that, my friend.
Moved up now into the attacking zone, and that is a icing here, and it's coming back down to the Vegas end. Attacking zone draw again here for the Avalanche. 5:23 to go in the first. That one gets one back, then splits the D, and that goes all the way down. Cleared there by Vegas, and Colorado has to go back. Harden on the forecheck. Golden Knights trying to get some pressure on here, but that one is sent back to the blue line. Kept in, though, and not for long. Carlson originally kept it in, but then it bounces out back to the neutral zone, and Vegas has to dump it back in again. Down deep now, Landeskog back to play it. Taken now by Marchessault. Moved into Martinez. Top of the circle. He goes cross ice. Scores! William Karlsson blasts one by Grubauer. And we have a 2-1 game. Vegas takes the lead.
Yeah, buddy. Loving it.
Vegas takes the lead 2-1. On a goal from William Karlsson, a beautiful cross-ice pass from Alec Martinez, and Karlsson smashes it home, and Colorado scored the first goal of this game, but the next two belong to the Golden Knights, and they now have a lead. What a one-timer there. Low bottom corner by Karlsson, right by the pad of Grubauer before he could get over.
Gets right down on one knee and freaking pops her in just inside the post. Baby. Yeah, it was nice.
Back underway now with 4:47 to go. Colorado in the attacking zone trying to get that goal back and even it back up. Kirby, what is going on? Hey now, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Move now. Avs around the offensive zone. Taken there by Rantanen. Moved here by Vegas. They get it out. They dump it into the Colorado end. Tyler, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Back now, long shot in, blocked away there by Grubauer. 4:15 to go in the first. Vegas keeping it in the attacking zone, trying to get a rebound shot there. That one just goes wide. Taken now by Rantanen. Sent around. 4:05 to go in the first. Moved up now. Here comes Tyson Jost all alone. Backhands it in. Fleury with the save. Now he's got some reinforcements coming, trying to keep it behind the net. Here's Burakovsky. He's digging along the wall. Couple of Golden Knights in there as well. Vegas works it up and they get it out. 3:45 to go in the first. Tyler, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Tyler, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. New to the channel. And we are going to head to our final commercial break here of period number 1, as Vegas has taken a 2-1 lead on the goal by the goal scored by William Karlsson there. Sorry, I was trying to do two things at once, and it wasn't. My brain fried. But Vegas has a lead now, 2-1 on a goal by William Karlsson. Great assist from Alec Martinez. And that gives Vegas their first lead of the game here late in the first period. We're at the final commercial break. Matt Barzal, what is going on? BTB, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And let's welcome in everybody into the chat. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. David, what is going on? Welcome in. Kirby, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Kirby. Tyler as well. Thank you guys so much.
Vegas gets the opportunities and they put them away. It's just like this weird thing in the play. It's weird in the playoffs. Teams that are able to do that, have that energy. The Islanders are
the exact same way.
Yep. Yeah, they can get outshot, whatever, but you get one opportunity and it's inside the post. Where Colorado will bang it off the post, miss the net, hit it all. You know, like it's amazing how that works.
So cheers to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys all for being here. Really, really appreciate it, each and every one of you. Hopefully we have a great Game 6 tonight. It's been a good one so far. I'm sure that periods 2 and 3 will be great as well. Really, really appreciate the really, really appreciate all the support from everybody, and thank you guys so much again. So, yeah, cheers to all of you. All right, we're coming back from commercial break here. Coyote, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Offensive zone face-off here for the Golden Knights. In to take it is Keegan Colasar. Taken now by Reeves, down in the corner, getting at the cycle game going. Carrier has it now behind the net. Vegas with a shot in there. That one blocked away at the last second by Colorado. Now they come up ice the other way. Dumped into the offensive zone. Down low, taken here. Behind the net. Pietrangelo has it for Vegas, trying to work it up the boards and out. He gets it all the way back to the Colorado end, but it is going to be icing with 3:14 left in the first, and the Avs will get an attacking zone draw here. Outshooting Vegas 11-9, but down by 1 on the scoreboard here in a 2-1 game. Winslow, what is going on? Welcome in. I am sorry to hear that. That's tough. Hopefully it gets better soon, Winslow, but thank you for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Real Deal is here. What is going on, Real Deal? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Chance there in front. That one goes through the crease. Taken away now by Vegas. They get it over the red line and dump it in. And they'll get a line change. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Colorado's back, starting the breakout from their own zone. Move now. Up through the neutral zone. Into the attacking zone. Cale Makar. That one gets blocked down. Sent to the corner. Avs keep it in, though. Here's McKinnon trying to work some magic in the offensive end. Back to the point. Taves. Taves with a long shot. Deflected in. Blocked down there. Saved by Fleury. And Vegas gets to the rebound and is able to backhand it out.
3 guys back there just like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's amazing. Just like, poof. There.
Very strong defensive team in Vegas. They were the best defensive team in the NHL in the regular season. And you can definitely see why with how well they cover everything in their own zone.
Wow, they're just spot on all the time. It's crazy.
Ricky, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We've got 2:03 left in the first. Back into the attacking zone. Here comes Burakovsky. He rips a shot off. That one saved by Fleury, and then takes him a little bit to cover up the rebound, but he finds it. We got a little pushing after the whistle, but it calms down fairly quickly. We'll have another attacking zone draw here with 1:58 to go for the Avalanche. That was a good shot there from Burakovsky through traffic, but Fleury's able to find it and get the shoulder save. Avs will be setting up for an offensive zone face-off here. We are getting down to the very late stages of period 1. And Vegas has the 2-1 lead, trying to finish off this series tonight and move on to the semifinals where they will face the Montreal Canadiens.
Take a good look, Dave. These ain't the Jets.
Attacking zone draw now here. One back there defensively, though, by Vegas. They move it up. Cleared out there by the Golden Knights back to the Colorado end. Sam Girard takes it. He starts it back into the offensive zone here. And that one's cleared again there by Vegas. Moved into the middle now. Deflected away. Taken by Shea Theodore. Golden Knights trying to get it out of their zone again. McKinnon with a hit, though, on Whitecloud. And Saad takes the puck. Colorado back on the attack. To the blue line, D to McCarr, now into the middle, long shot there, blocked down in front. Theodore comes away with it, Riley Smith backhands it out. Back to the neutral zone now, 1:20 left in the first, Colorado back in, shot there by Saad, that one high over the bar. Taken now, Vegas trying to work it to the neutral zone. They're going to have to be patient with it. Martinez sends it up, 1:10 left. Dumped into the offensive zone, here comes Janmark trying to get around Taves, that one goes through the middle, but nobody's home. Puck's now back behind the net. Vegas cycling in the offensive zone. Back to Alec Martinez. His shot gets blocked down by Tyson Jost. Jost backhands it all the way up ice. Fleury comes way out to play it. Sends it behind the net. Gets it through to Pietrangelo. Moved there now by Nicholas Waugh. Waugh gets it out of the zone. Now Vegas is back in, but that pass to the middle goes to the Avalanche. Tuck knocks it down though in the neutral zone, and Vegas finally dumps it deep. 35 seconds left in the first. Grubauer plays it to Taves. Taves D to D now behind the net. Taken here. Colorado going to be patient with the puck, trying to look for a breakout. They've got 23 seconds left to work with here. Looking to tie this game up. Move through the neutral zone. Now into the attacking end. Behind Vegas' D. They go in after it. Whitecloud and Holden the pair for the Golden Knights. Puck is tied up along the boards. Both teams digging for it. Whitecloud finally gets up, but chewed a good 10 seconds off the clock there. Puck is still along the sideboards as the horn's about to sound. We are down to just a few seconds remaining. It is over. That is the end of period number 1. And now we got some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Landeskog gets into it. Graves comes in. Stone's in there for Vegas. Whitecloud's in there. And we got everybody coming together. Landeskog is going after Zach Whitecloud right here. We got a pretty good scrum going here. Right at the final horn of the first period, and Vegas will take the 2-1 lead into the first intermission, into the second period, and they're where they want to be here, up by a goal. And I don't know what exactly transpired there to get Landeskog.
Whitecloud cross-checked McKinnon in the kidneys about 3-4 times.
Oh, that's why Landeskog was pissed. And it finally breaks up, and we go to intermission here. End of 1, Vegas 2, Colorado 1, an action-packed first period. No shortage of scoring, no shortage of chances, some up-and-down action, and we have finished 1. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate everybody in the chat. Jay, what is going on? Mr. No Name's in here. What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are at the first intermission, first break here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Prosperous, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to please hit that thumbs up, guys, and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all playoffs long. We got a good one here. Elimination game number 6 between the Avs and Golden Knights, and that first period did not disappoint. And this is going to be a fun one the rest of the way, I would think. As you can see, I have a special guest here. It's a great Perlo Wisdom. His channel is linked in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. If you want to check out his channel, he does an NHL show, 3 to 5 Eastern time every weekday, Monday through Friday, covering all things NHL, and has some great hockey content on his channel, so please check that out. Really, really appreciate you guys all watching. We've got a lot of time here. We've got some time now in the chat to hang out while we wait for the second period to begin, so we'll just chat it up here while we wait for period 2, but that was a good first period. A lot of action at both ends,
Right.
some scoring, some physicality involved, and it's been a fun game.
Yeah, Colorado's the one that's initiating the physical stuff, and I don't know if that's the best thing to do against Vegas. It's kind of playing into their style to do that, I think. But I guess if White Cloud did cross check. If you see it, like he cross checked him in the back like 3, you got to do something. You can't just let him get away with that.
Yeah,
for sure. But,
Erwin, welcome in.
Is that why we both picked him to win the cup, right?
Yeah, I did in my bracket. I wasn't all that confident in it, but it actually might end up being right.
Yeah, it might be the only thing we got right.
Yeah, the other 3 teams I had in the Final Four are all out. So Vegas is my last hope at my bracket, even being remotely close, getting at least one team right.
Vegas will sweep Montreal. I'm not sure, but I am not underestimating Montreal ever.
No, I'm done on underestimating teams, because with Carey Price playing the way that he is, I think Montreal's going to be dangerous when you have hot goaltending like that.
Yeah, and they have Sherratt and Weber and Edmondson, and they're just beating the crap out of people down there in that Montreal zone. Like, it's surprising. It's surprising. There's no doubt about it. There's so many times this year on my show where I've just said, I was just flat wrong, totally. I was criticizing their coach and everything, and totally wrong.
Living La Barbara, what is going on? Slightly Bent, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Slightly Bent. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Solomon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Montreal has the ability to match Vegas physically, which I think is going to make that a fun series to watch, because I think it's going to get really nasty. Just the size. I mean, Vegas is a big team that uses their size and pushes people around, but Montreal, especially on the back end, is huge. And Vegas's forwards are not going to be able to push around Montreal's defense.
Wow. Somebody's from Portugal. Wow. Sweet.
Mia, thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, as always.
Corey Perry Stone. Like, there's going to be a lot of, and then like Montreal has the young whippersnappers there, and Kotkaniemi and Suzuki, and Vegas isn't really what you'd call solid up the middle, really. Mm-hmm. So that might be one team where Montreal actually might have the advantage up the middle, but it's the wingers on Vegas, like just those veteran, great, beat you to everything wingers that they got. So Montreal's gonna have a hard time handling. It'll be fun. I think Vegas will win that series, but I'm not going to be surprised Montreal wins anything from now on.
No, I think that's going to be a really interesting one to watch, to see how that goes, because it seems like Vegas should have the advantage, but man, you look at like Montreal's built, the way that they're built is going to, I think, give Vegas trouble. I don't think it's going to be easy for the Golden Knights, just because I think Montreal's a team that can match them physically. And, Vegas Vegas had a team that played them physically in round number 1, and it went the full 7 games between them and Minnesota. Colorado is not as physical as Minnesota or Montreal, and I think Vegas is able to physically take control at times against the Avalanche, whereas you're not going to be able to do that against Montreal. Like they weren't able to do that against Minnesota, and that's why Vegas had to go to the 7th game for that.
Yeah, one thing I gotta say about Vegas is, like they knocking down passes and stuff like that. They are insane.
And shot blocking is unbelievable.
Yeah,
they're in the shooting lane all the time.
They're always, and it seems like it always ends up on their stick. You know, when people usually teams shot block and then it's off, and then they got to block it again because it goes on the off. They find a way that it's like they block it and it's right on their stick and out.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously practice that a heck of a lot.
I think Montreal is going to have trouble scoring against Vegas.
Yeah.
I think Vegas is significantly better defensively than any team Montreal has played at all this season.
Yeah.
Vegas is miles ahead of any North Division team defensively. It's like not even on the same planet as them defense as far as team defense goes.
Yeah.
So I think Montreal, that's going to be something that Montreal they're going to struggle to put the puck in the net.
Yeah, we got to remember this is still a Montreal team that has Eric Gustafsson in it. And Eric Gustafsson's had a good playoffs for Eric Gustafsson, but still not. You know, it's lacking in the depth department for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that top 4 has been fantastic. And they're huge.
Yeah. Yep. Josh Anderson is going to have a big series for the Canadiens.
He's only scored 1 goal, hasn't he? This playoffs, like he hasn't really been noticeable this playoffs.
They're gonna need him to match guys like Tuck and Pacioretty and Carrier, like guys with size. Anderson's gonna have to have a big series if the Canadiens are gonna win that. As will guys like Corey Perry, as will Brendan Gallagher. Even though Gallagher's not a big player, he's a feisty player and he plays with that chip on his shoulder. Guys like that are gonna have to come up big for the Canadiens if against a team like the Golden Knights.
Yeah. Armia, Stahl, and Perry have been their best line a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, anything can happen, but if I made the mistake before, though. If you just look down their lineup, you think, what are they doing here?
Yeah.
You know, seriously, no matter how many times I look at it, it's Carey Price is really switch goaltenders in any series they were in, and they're probably not here.
Yeah, no, Carey Price has been unreal. Austin, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Sports Nights, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We are at the first intermission here of game number 6. Vegas has a 2-1 lead over Colorado, trying to finish off this series tonight at home. And we're just chatting it up here at intermission while we wait for game number period number 2 to begin. I don't know why I was saying game. Game 1. Wow, game 1 of the semifinal series between Tampa Bay and New York has been scheduled for Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Wow. Afternoon game to start off with.
I'm not even going to be home for that.
Tampa's at home, right?
Yes, that will be at Tampa.
I think the Islanders will pull that one out.
That is Sunday at 3 o'clock. Well, I won't be able to stream that one because I will not be home.
Where you taking off this weekend?
I'm at work all weekend.
Oh, you're working. Yeah.
I don't know why they're still doing it. I'm surprised that they're doing afternoon games at this point.
Why? I don't get it. Just to fill it in, I guess. They got to get the games in because if I'm Tampa, I'm a little miffed about that because the road team does get a bit of an advantage. Not like it's not as much of an advantage to be a road team on an afternoon game because everybody is now off their routine and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't like afternoon games in the playoffs. I don't think it's fair, but it is what it is. Maybe they'll do an afternoon game when the Islanders are home and even it up or something. That'd be all right. Somebody said Peter Angelo has really been the difference maker for Vegas. Um, yeah, I can't say I've noticed Peter Angelo all that much, but that's probably a good thing. He has played effortless, I guess I'd say. Really, have you? You've been doing these games more than me, what do you think about Peter Angelo so far? It's just been such a team game for Vegas.
Yeah, nobody really for Vegas other than like Mark Stone is like jumping off the screen. But as far as the defense goes, I think that's a good thing because nobody's really standing out. I think it's just been a solid team defense for the Golden Knights. And Petrangelo's been good. I think Theodore has been very quiet offensively, but he's been good in his own end. He hasn't really put up much for points in the playoffs, but he's done a good job defensively. I think White Cloud's had a really solid postseason. And Martinez, I think, has been the one defenseman that I've noticed the most for Vegas. I think Martinez has had a really, really good postseason.
I've always thought of Martinez as being extremely underrated, and somebody's going to get him. That I don't think Vegas is going to be able to re-sign him. I don't know, but because they're pretty close to the cap, unless he really takes a cut, but. That's a good. Yeah, you did. I have noticed Martinez. They're playing such a short pass game that it's kind of hard for defensemen to get points because they don't have the defensemen rushing up the zone. It's really the forwards are coming back and playing really close to the defensemen. They're coming back hard. And it's just short pass, like almost like a rugby style. And so defensemen don't really give many points in that sense.
Yeah.
But it's pretty tough to play against. But Martinez, that'll be interesting to see where he goes. Edmonton Oilers, please.
I feel like Martinez has been a very underrated defenseman throughout his career. He is very, very good at both ends of the ice, and really, he's never been that like standout number one guy. But to have him as a 2 or a 3, he is a very underrated defenseman.
Yeah, absolutely. How old is he? He's like 33 now, too. Eh? Like you barely remember he had a stellar career. He won cups and everything.
He won 2 cups with LA and scored the cup-winning goal in 2014.
Oh, really? Wow. See, there you go. Like how?
Yeah, he scored the OT winner in Game 5 that won the cup. Yeah, he's 33.
33.
He's still a very, very solid defenseman.
Yeah, if he'd be willing to do it, if I'm Seattle, I'm really thinking about it. He'd be a good leader to have on your team, and it depends on which direction they want to go. But I guess there's going to be a lot of teams lining up for him, for sure. He only made $4 million this last year. I mean,
wow,
that's dirt cheap. For him.
For what he brings, that is a very team-friendly contract.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anthony, what is going on? I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for being here. Austin, they just said on NBC that Game 1 between New York and Tampa Bay is Sunday at 3 o'clock. No idea, John. No idea.
Can't remember what you ate for dinner last night, let alone 2013. I can't remember what I ate for dinner last night, but I do. But I can remember games from 2013, which tells you my priorities in my life.
Yeah, I generally remember that hockey stuff pretty well.
Yeah.
Martinez's goal is iconic, though. Like that overtime, game 5, 3-1 series lead, cross-ice pass, and then Martinez puts it past Lundqvist. And like the images of Lundqvist like going down, just knowing that like that's it, will.
Yeah.
Because that was the closest he ever came to a cup.
Yeah, I remember. I felt really bad for a lot because I was something. It was like I kind of knew it was never going to be that year, right? Like it's like he's never going to win one. The King.
Yeah, that was tough. Because Lundqvist is one of those guys that is going to go down as one of the greatest players to never win a Stanley Cup.
Oh, absolutely. First ballot, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, one of the best goaltenders of an entire generation. Yeah. And he was close, but just came up one series short there against the Kings back in 2014.
You might give her another go. You never know.
Yeah, no, he hasn't officially retired yet, Mr. No Name. He says he's going to try and come back. Obviously, he'd only be a backup at this point.
Yeah. Probably don't go back to Washington.
Not if you want to win a cup, no.
No, if you're looking to win a cup, yeah. Yeah, Colorado might be looking for somebody.
I wouldn't say no to that as we're getting ready for the start of the second period here. Mikhail, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Oh, the Bolts, too.
Yeah, take a league minimum deal to back up Andrei Vasilevsky. Free Stanley Cup.
That's a good way to get yourself a cup. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You'll only have to play like 10 games all year. Barrett, what is going on? Welcome. Chris is back. What is going on? I don't have a pick tonight, Erwin. I'm not predicting games in the playoffs. I don't know who's gonna win. Anyone is capable of winning on any given night at this point. And
I had Vegas.
I did say that Vegas was gonna win this game. I was saying all last night that I expected Vegas to win this game.
I have Vegas 4-3. So we'll see.
I don't think Vegas is gonna lose at home. Like they haven't lost at home yet in this series. They were able to steal a game on the road. I don't see them losing at home.
I think the Avs had to win that one.
Yeah.
Last game. When they didn't win that one, I'm like, I think it's over.
Yeah. So this is taken now. We are underway here, 30 seconds into period number 2. And Colorado is back in their own zone. Before the series started, I picked Avs in 7. But after seeing how this series has gone, I think Vegas is going to win tonight. But we'll see.
So you did a double. After missing on a whole bunch of stuff, you did the old take the Avs, and if they lose, then you still have Vegas to win the Cup.
Yeah, I still had Vegas in my bracket. So my predictions were junk after like the first week of the playoffs anyway. So it really doesn't matter.
This has been my worst year for playoff picks too.
Oh yeah, they've been. My bracket wasn't even remotely close this year.
Mm. Oh.
Chance there. That one goes off Nichushkin's stick. Now Vegas comes back the other way. Nicholas Waugh with it. He rockets one high over the bar, and that one deflects up high off glass. Line change coming here for Vegas. 18-18 to go in the second. Taken now, Nathan McKinnon. Yes, Vegas will have home ice throughout. If they win Lamar, they will be the highest seed remaining in the playoffs. As that one gets thrown in there, that one gets shot down. That one back, blocked in front again. That one goes wide on Fleury. 17:50 to go in the second. Colorado here in the offensive zone, trying to get this game tied up. That one gets cleared up, and that is going to be delay a game, I believe, as that puck goes over.
Yeah, there's no. He's trying to say it went off, but it didn't.
DeBoer's trying to say it deflected.
Yeah,
Petrangelo's trying to say it deflected. The referees do not agree.
no, it didn't deflect. No, well, for what? What are you talking about?
Oh, no, that's
Didn't touch
way
nothing.
up and out. That is a penalty there. Delay a game against Alex Petrangelo, and Colorado is going to go to the power play. This is the first power play chance of the game. There were no penalties in the first period.
I forgot to get coffee enough.
But Colorado gets a power play chance here about 2.5 minutes into the second here, and they get an opportunity to try and tie this game up.
And not what you want. Can happen so easily. A puck just rolls on you or something like, it's frustrating. Well, somebody says it's the dumbest rule in hockey. We'll get that we got to do the play-by-play, but.
Face off one here. Digging for it along the sideboards. Vegas is happy with this as the clock is just chewing. Already 20 seconds off the power play, and Colorado finally comes away with it. Cross-ice pass there. Shot! That one goes wide of the near side post. McKinnon keeps it in. Here's Vegas, or now Colorado setting up again with clean possession. Offensive zone, 1.5 minutes left on the power play to work with. Taken here now. Makar loses it off his stick, and that one gets cleared down, and then looks like that one goes out of play as well. 1:20 left on the power play, 16:57 to go in the second. That one went up and out of play. Let's see.
Yeah, that went.
White Cloud throws that one out of the zone. It looks like...
Oh, it touched the glass. Holy, that was
Wow.
close again.
That was almost a 5-on-3.
Wow, that would have been absolutely horrid. Man, Vegas is aggressive on the PK, though. Jeez.
Taken here now. Long shot. That one gets blocked down. Taken here. Colorado cycling in the offensive zone. Cross-ice pass there. Hops over Rantanen's stick. Vegas is all over him now. Martinez down in the corner. Colorado trying to get it back, but that's stolen, though, by the Golden Knights. Here they come up by shorthanded. 2-on-2 into the attacking zone. Chance here for Riley Smith. Trying to get around the D. That one's poked away, though, by Landeskog. Taken now. Colorado back the other way. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Moved into the attacking zone. Here's a chance for the Avalanche, and they score! Power play goal for Mikko Rantanen! And this game is tied up at 2. What a shot there. The Avs come through on the power play. Power play goal there for Colorado, and they even this game back up.
Van Hook. Oh, man.
Vaughn, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a shot there.
Well. Oh, what a freaking hit.
Oh,
Dude.
Massive step up there.
Woo.
Colorado, is that Nichushkin gets his helmet knocked off? Vegas
That's one
absolutely
big
steps
tree
up
to
and
knock it down, man.
hammers
Holy
Valerie
crap.
Nichushkin there. Taken now, Colorado. 2-2 game here, second period, 15:40 to go here in period number 2. Taken here by Samuel Girard, back in his own zone. Moved up there into the attacking zone. Vegas quickly clears it back out, though. Moved up here by Reeves. That one's stolen by Tyson Jost. Colorado trying to come back the other way. Vegas now moving it through the neutral zone. 15:15 to go in the second. Hey, what's going on, Paolo? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Paolo.
Really, really appreciate it. Habs in 7. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Vegas has to tag up on sides here. Colorado gets the puck back. Under 15 minutes to go here now in period number 2. We have a game that is all tied up at 2. Colorado with 15 shots, Vegas with 11. Scoreboard tied, Colorado looking for the lead. This one taken by Belmar, but stolen back by Carlson. And moved out of the zone there by the Golden Knights. Down low behind the net now, taken by Patrick Nemeth. Moved up here, 14:35 to go. And now up to Newhook, into the attacking zone, but that's going to get whistled down for an offsides, and we'll get a stoppage here.
There we go.
Nichushkin got absolutely hammered by none other than Brady McNabb. Brady McNabb is he's one of the last defensemen left that can execute this hit this well. Yeah. There are not many defensemen that throw that hit anymore. McNabb is one of the few, and he is so good at it.
Yeah, on the pinch like that?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And he doesn't and he doesn't leave himself out of position either. Yeah.
Absolutely hammered Nichushkin there.
That was the old Marchment play back in the day. Marchment used to do that really well. Of course, he used to also decapitate people too, but...
Or go knee on knee.
Or knee on knee, yeah.
Taken up now. That was a gorgeous hit from Brady McNabb there. Absolutely gorgeous hit.
Yeah. Perfect. Nothing illegal about it at all.
Moved up now here. Marchessault for Vegas through the neutral zone to Riley Smith. That one's taken back, though, by Colorado, getting back defensively. Brought in here. Seen a really good push from Colorado in this period.
Yeah, I'm getting a little worried. Colorado is definitely playing with a lot of pace right now. They're out skating Vegas right now for sure.
Oh, they don't want to go home. Here's Devon Toews. He throws it in. Big save there by Fleury, and Vegas gets to the rebound. Moved now. Golden Knights out of their zone. Flipped up by the bench. Nichushkin comes in and hits Waugh. Taken down. Played here by White Cloud. Nichushkin lays a hit on him. But back to the neutral zone. Colorado gets possession back. Right back into the Vegas end. Poked away, though, by Nicholas Waugh. And cleared back to neutral ice. Move now. Dumped in there by Colorado. Under 13 minutes now to go in the second period. Moved up. Trying to get it outside the blue line. Colorado keeps it in. Now Alex Tuck will try again. He flips it up and out to the red line. That one gets gloved down. Kolasar touches it. That will stop the hand. Nope, they do call a hand pass.
Come on!
Now we got some pushing after the whistle. Kolasar and... Is that O'Connor?
Oh, is that O'Connor?
Kolasar and O'Connor grab each other there. That breaks up quickly. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up here. After this first commercial break. Commercial stoppage, second period. Colorado 2, Vegas 2. Game number 6. Colorado trying to force a Game 7 on Saturday. Vegas trying to put the series away tonight and move on to face Montreal in the Final Four. But we have headed to commercial break here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate everyone in the chat. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all playoffs long, doing as many games as I can. So really, really appreciate it, everyone. And I'm joined by a special guest tonight. We got Perlo Wisdom in the house. Perlo's channel is linked in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. And if you want to check out Perlo's channel, it would be greatly appreciated. We got a good one going on here between the Golden Knights and Avalanche, all knotted up at 2. And big Game 6, potentially the last game of the series if Colorado can't get the win. So, obviously a lot on the line in this one. Sal's in the chat. What is going on? Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys like basketball, check out his channel, NBA and College. Because the game is so fast now, John, that if you miss them, you're completely out of position, and it's probably an odd man rush going the other way. So between players just not being as good at them as they used to be because they don't really practice them, you don't see them that much anymore, and the speed of the game, they're hard to execute at high speeds, and if you miss it, it's almost always an odd man rush the other way. So defensemen have taken a more conservative approach. And you don't really see defensemen stepping up in general that much anymore, because if they miss the hit, it's going to be a break for the other team, either a 2-on-1 or a breakaway going back the other way. Noel, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Noel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bruh, what is going on? Welcome into the stream. Luke, welcome in. Robert, welcome in. Appreciate all you guys being here. We are back underway. Neutral zone. Vegas trying to get to the puck. They bring it into the attacking zone. Moved into the middle there and poked away, though. Great defensive play there for Colorado. Now the Avs move it up. 3-on-1 into the attacking zone. McKinnon with a shot, saved by Fleury. Taking now another chance here for the Avalanche. That one gets moved through the middle, but Vegas comes away with it. Mark Stone now. Makar is able to chase him down. Pietrangelo keeps the puck in the offensive zone, though. Vegas trying to move it around. Top of the circle now. Shot there from the face-off dot. That one blocked away by Grubauer. NHL Network, what is going on? Welcome in.
Hey,
Thank you for being here.
Oh, no, I thought that was H&R. It's not.
Taken through the middle there. That one trying to get it backdoor. Can't get a stick on it. Vegas swarming in the offensive end, trying to get their lead back here. Colorado moves it out, though, after a save by Grubauer. Shea Theodore takes it. Up to Alex Tuck. Here he comes through the middle. It's poked away, though. Trying to get back on side. They do. Vegas into the attacking zone, sent around. Puck to the corner. Ryan Graves plays it. Hit there by Waugh. Here comes Tuck in. Takes the puck back for the Golden Knights. Shot there by Theodore. That one gets blocked down on the way through. Taken now. Nishushkin backhands it out to the neutral zone. And Theodore takes it back here for the Golden Knights. 10:50 to go in the second period. We are almost at the halfway point of this one. Taken here now by Nishushkin. Trying to get a wraparound here. Pass back out to the point. Now D to Graves. Long shot in, deflected. Rebound chance just goes wide. What an opportunity there for Colorado to get a lead. Now it's taken here. Avs dump it back in. Played there behind the net. Up the boards now to Marchessault. Marchessault out of the zone. Colorado takes it back in their own end. Taken here. NHL Network, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for our new subscriber. Corey, what is going on? Welcome. Hey, Perlo hit 750 subs. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate that.
Nice. Heading for a G, everybody. Get over there, sub away.
Trying to get to 1K.
Yeah, buddy. Vegas is on their heels, boy.
Definitely.
Oh,
Colorado
man.
is pushing here.
Yeah. Oh man, Fleury's been amazing. If they can hold off this barrage, though, watch out. That's what Vegas does. They hold them off, and then they're back at her again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Colorado's out shooting them 7-1 in this period here in the second. Taken now. Vegas trying to work it out of their zone. Moved up here through the middle, deflected into the attacking end. And that is going to be icing against the Golden Knights, although it looked...
It sure looked like somebody touched that, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked like it got hit in the middle of the ice there. I thought Reeves even pushed that in, but I guess not.
Oh, I think Reeves doesn't seem to be talking too much about it. That's weird.
Iceman, what is going on? Welcome in. Sonia, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for our new subscriber here. New sub hype.
Woo!
9:54 left here in the second period. So we're past the halfway point of this one, and this game is still tied up. Offensive zone face-off for the Avalanche here. We'll see Nathan McKinnon's in to take the draw. He wins it back. Avs setting up in the attacking zone. Devon Taves. That one gets blocked by Reeves, though, and Carrier's going to get it out. Dumped in there. We'll head off for a line change. New players coming out for the Golden Knights. Taken now by Holden. Spun around behind the net. White Cloud. Good forechecking pressure coming in here. Avalanche trying to keep it in the offensive end. This one gets taken now by Pacioretty. Vegas trying to work it out. Cleared up there.
You notice now Vegas is icing it a couple
Icing
times.
again.
Slowing
Reeves
it
is
down,
still stuck
slowing
out
it.
there.
Yeah, but it's slowing down the pace of the game. It's like just ice it down, ice it down.
Cole,
Smart
thank you
move.
so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Cole, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's probably the most ice time Reeves has seen in a row in a very long time.
Yeah, that was a long shift for him. 9:05 left to go in the second here. Colorado back through the neutral zone into the attacking end. Trying to get it to the middle here. Backhanded in, but Vegas gets back. And hang on, we're going to get a stoppage here. This one gets whistled down.
Went off the net went off the
Net went
orange.
off. Net off the pegs there. 8:56 to go. We'll have a face-off coming up.
Yeah, I still say moorings. They're not moorings anymore. Thank God.
Yeah, that's what they were always called when I was growing up.
Because that's what they were.
I just call them the pegs now.
Because they are like think about it. Back in the day, they like when you hit the net, hit the post, you were like really, really hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like there was no give at all. It
No.
was
Yeah.
embedded into the ice. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. The nets come off a little bit easier now, but players don't get hurt as bad when they go flying into the post. Imagine if you had the speed of the game now with the old nets. Like you'd have players breaking bones on a daily basis.
Somebody would die.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like if you hit your head on that at that speed, that like Connor McDavid slides in at his top speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not coming back from that. That would be brutal. Thank God they switched that up.
Yep. All right, in for another attacking zone draw here for Colorado. Carlson against McKinnon. Carlson wins it back defensively. Not able to clear it out, though. Now it does end up in the neutral zone. Back the other way now. Vegas dumps it into the attacking end. Down low, but around 8:45 to go here in the second. Charles, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Kevin, thank you for subscribing. Let's get that hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Moved
buddy.
in now. Sent down there. Pietrangelo keeps it in. Puck's in the corner. 6:25 to go in the second. Down here behind the net. Long shot here. That one just goes wide there. Sent in front. Grubauer keeps that one out. Big hit there by Tuck. Absolutely hammering one of the Avalanche players behind the net there.
Who was that?
That might have been McKinnon.
What?
I think that was McKinnon.
Sweet hit.
Tuck absolutely hammered him back there.
Boom.
That was McKinnon. Coming around the net, Tuck just absolutely hammered him.
Threw him around like a sack of feathers. Woo! That Tuck is a beast.
Oh, yeah. I loved watching him in college as we had a commercial break here. Tuck played at Boston College. He was absolutely awesome to watch in college.
Yeah, I bet. He was
He was huge.
Yeah. And he's fast, man. Like,
oh, yeah. He can skate 100%.
I still can't believe Minnie gave him up for, I know it's dumb, but jeez, really, like that, you had to give up Tuck. There couldn't have been a better way. But I guess like we were talking about that today. Seattle is going to be the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you want me to take Johnson, Tampa? Okay, I want first round pick, Joseph, Finley, and you're like, well, we're not giving you that. Okay, then I'm not taking Johnson.
Yeah.
So what do you like? Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But still, that was a lot to that hurts. That hurts. Imagine Tuck in Minnesota right now.
Oh yeah, he'd fit in perfectly there too.
Yeah.
It's funny, Tuck and Miles Wood played at Boston College at the same time.
Oh, really?
They were both big, fast, physical players.
That's a
Like they were so much fun to watch in college.
That's a line right there. Yeah. Miles Wood is the kind of guy you want. I wonder if Newt Coleman would go back to New Jersey again.
Yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. We're coming back from commercial break here.
I want the Oilers to get him. I'll look at that hit all day.
Oh yeah.
And that's another big one. 2 huge hits this period. Was it this period or was the other one?
Yeah, no, McNabb's was in this period as well when he hammered Nichushkin.
Mm-hmm.
Taken now out of the zone there. Vegas with it. Dumped into the offensive end. 7:45 to go here in the second period. Still tied up at 2 in game number 6. Vegas trying to finish this off tonight. Colorado trying to extend the series to a game 7 on Saturday. Moved in here. That one gets dumped down deep in on Fleury. Sent around there by Janmark. He can't get it out of the zone. Kept in there by Taves. Now it goes off the glass. Good chip out there from Vegas. And Taves has to go back to his own zone and regroup here for Colorado. Down here with 7:15 to go in the second. Dumped into the offensive zone now. To the corner. That one, O'Connor after it on the forecheck, but Vegas moves it out, and they clear it all the way down. Not going to reach fast enough for icing. Colorado takes it in their own end. Final 7 minutes here of period number 2. Big game 6 on the line. Moved up here now to Burakovsky. He can't keep it in the zone, though. Vegas works him out. And Colorado has to dump it back in and try and reestablish the forechecks. 6:45 to go here in period 2. That one gets dumped in here by the Golden Knights. They go in on the forecheck trying to get something established here, but Stone doesn't have much help. Now it's chipped into the middle and kept in by Pietrangelo. Trying to go backdoor. That one just deflects wide. Pacioretty with an opportunity there. Taken now, Colorado trying to get it out. Pietrangelo keeps it in. Another nice keep in here from Alex Pietrangelo. Down
Here's
low
Vegas
now.
back to the possession time again, right? They got through that barrage and they're right back to the possession time.
Prosperous, welcome back. Shot into the middle there. That one gets stopped by Colorado. They chip it up and out.
Beautiful play. Who was that?
And that one goes
Martinez.
Martinez again, man. Martinez is one of the most underrated players in the league.
Yeah, for sure.
Such a solid all-around defenseman.
That was Tuck again knocking down bodies, man. My gosh.
Yeah, it's been an awesome game, Prosperous, as we head back to commercial break here. Vegas and Colorado tied up at 2. It has been an awesome, awesome game so far. And this one looks like it's probably going to come right down to the wire. Let's see. I'm not sure, John. Let me look that up quick. I can tell you in a second.
What's that? John McKinnon didn't miss a game all season. I'm right here at Cap Friendly. I can check it out.
Yeah, I just went to the NHL stat page. Let's see. Nope, McKinnon did. He missed eight games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did remember.
He only played 48 games out of the 56 this year. He still had 65 points, but he played 48 games this year, so he missed 8. Rantanen missed 4. He led the team with 66 points. Stone should win the Selke, Lamar. I've been saying
Absolutely.
that. I've been saying that all year. I want Stone to win the Selke this year.
Absolutely. And Slavin for the Lady Bing.
Lady Bing?
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't he only have one penalty all year?
Yeah. And the way he plays, like, that's actually impressive.
And I'm pretty sure that the penalty I read was delay of game. He flipped the puck out.
Yeah, that is worthy of that is actually a Lady Bing that matters, because it's not like he plays like a wimp out there. he plays tough, and he gets only one penalty. That's pretty impressive.
Mohammed, welcome in. Valentina, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are back from commercial break. Second period, Colorado 2, Vegas 2. Big Game 6 with the Colorado season on the line here. We're going to have an offensive zone face-off for the Avalanche. That one gets won back defensively, though, by the Golden Knights. And they get it out of their zone, but they ice the puck all the way down. That'll come right back down to the Vegas end.
Slow it down. I call that the Tortorella. Start icing it. Slow it down. That's a great thing to do to the Avs.
Ryan, welcome in. Thank you for watching. We got 5:51 left here in the second. Going to be another attacking zone draw here for the Avalanche. McKinnon's got 2 points already in this game. He didn't have any points in the last 3 coming into this one, but he's getting back on track tonight, trying to keep the Avalanche season alive. Vegas on the rush now, setting up in the offensive zone. Whitecloud with a long shot. Grubauer able to see that through traffic, and he covers it up here with 5:36 left, and Vegas has flipped the ice. It'll be an attacking zone face-off for the Golden Knights now.
They certainly have. Just stop that little barrage, and then they're back at playing Vegas hockey again. It's amazing how they do it. It's incredible hockey.
Colorado's had a really good second period here.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're, really pushing. They're definitely leaving it all out there right now. That's for sure. I wonder if they can keep that up for another 25 minutes. And Vegas scores! Shot in from the point. Alex Pietrangelo sent it in from the blue line right off of the face-off, but it looked like it might have hit off something. Did Kolasar get a piece of that? I was just saying it. What a good period Colorado was having. And then a fluky goal off the face-off. Looks like it's going to be a deflection here by Kolasar. Oh, absolutely. What a great tip there by Kolasar. And Vegas retakes the lead. They're up 3-2.
Just like that. Colorado gets all the shots, and then Vegas just won, it's them and the Islanders. It's the same thing.
The similarities between Vegas and the Islanders are...
It's freaking crazy.
They're so similar.
Yep.
They're so similar. This one gets taken now. Ryan Reeves with it. What a beautiful, beautiful deflection there. That was
a nice Peter Angelo made that on purpose.
Beautiful toss in from the point, and then Kolasar with a gorgeous deflection on that to tip it on goal. 4:50 to go now in the second. Taken there, dumped into the attacking zone. Vegas back into the Colorado end, going hard in after it. Golden Knights on the attack. Colorado trying to work it out. Brought in here. We got somebody lost a helmet, and they had to go off for that. Helmet still down in the neutral zone. Colorado trying to take the puck. Vegas steals it. Here come the Golden Knights. That pass goes off a skate. Taken now. Colorado chips it off glass and out. Kept there, by Braden McNabb. Taken now by Colorado. Landeskog. He takes a hit in front of the benches and dumps it in to the offensive zone. 50th career playoff point for Shea Theodore, so he picked up an assist on that. So it's going to be Kolasar from Pietrangelo and Theodore as your goal scorer and assist men on that one. This one gets cleared out now. Colorado trying to come back the other way under 4 minutes to go in the second period. Man, if Colorado comes out of this period down by a goal or down at all, I mean, that is going to be gut-wrenching for the Avalanche because they've played a really good period. But if they're down after this one, that is going to be devastating for them.
Yeah.
As here's Vegas again setting up in the offensive zone. Whitecloud long shot in. Save there by Grubauer. Nice stop. Dumped in now. Behind the net. 3:20 to go here in the second. That one gets cleared all the way down there by the Golden Knights. Colorado will go back and play it. Moved here now up to Belmar, out of the zone. Here comes Colorado into the attacking end. Shot there. Oh, what a goal!
Wow.
Burakovsky absolutely snipes one on Fleury. And we got a 3-3 game.
He hasn't done anything all series, and that's Burakovsky for you, too. He's got one hell of a shot.
Boy, did Colorado need that. They could not afford to come out of this period down. They needed that. And Burakovsky absolutely snipes one there on Fleury. What a beautiful shot. High blocker side. Right by the blocker and inside the far post. What a shot. And we are knotted back up here. It's a 3-3 game, late second period. And that is a huge goal for the Avalanche to tie this back up. Back underway. Kept in there at the blue line. Now cleared out by Colorado. Foot race for the puck. Pietrangelo wins it. Fleury getting back to the net. 2:50 to go in the second. Colorado steals it though. New hook in. Good forechecking pressure here now from the Avs. Keeps it in at the point. Girard. Shot gets blocked though, and that goes up and out of play. We got a stoppage here as that puck's out of play, and we'll have an attacking zone draw coming up. First goal of the playoffs for Burakovsky. First goal of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, to be this many games in and to have him only have one goal.
Yeah. But he's like that. He scores the big ones like that a lot. He did it when they won the Cup in Washington. And there's not much else he does. He's not a good defensive player. But he can score. That's for sure. Yeah.
Taken here now.
It makes for an exciting game.
Moved up now. Vegas trying to chip it by. Taken back by McKinnon. 2.5 to go here in the second period. Moved up, and that one's chipped out of play again, and we'll have an attacking zone draw now for Vegas in the Colorado end. 2:26 remaining here in the second. 3-3 game. Still tied up here in a crucial game number 6. This one looks like it's going to come right down to the end. So that one gets won back by Colorado defensively. Makar sends it up the boards. Past everybody. Played there, though, by Vegas back the other way. They try and dump it in. Riley Smith can't get it deep. Colorado trying to come back the other way. Move to the middle. Taken here now. Dumped in by the Avs. Devon Taves throws it in on Fleury. He plays it, and now he's going to cover it up. As Stevenson sends it right back to him. 2:05 to go in the second period. And it'll be an attacking zone draw now for the Avs.
Oh, I got my over.
Yeah, 6 goals already here. We're only in the second period. This has been a higher scoring affair, to say the least. And we still got 20-plus minutes to go. What a hockey game here between Colorado and Vegas. This is about as good of a Game 6 as you could have asked for with the back and forth here. Moved out now. Riley Smith takes it off the face-off. Golden Knights clear the zone. Drop pass into the offensive end. Here comes Carlson. Poked away, though, by Girard. Puck's in the corner. Played now by Colorado. They're trying to get it out, but it's kept in there by Theodore. He gets a shot off. That one's blocked by Graves. Taken now. Carlson to Marchessault. Marchessault trying to chip it through. That one too high. Nobody there, and it goes to the far boards. Back out to neutral ice now. Colorado dumps it in. They go in down low behind the net. Taken here. Played up the wall. 1:27 to go here in the second period. Avalanche would love to come out of this period with a lead because they really have had a great second. That one gets cleared out, though. Move down the ice, and Vegas will get a much-needed line change. Colorado trying to bring it back into the Vegas end. That one behind the net. Fleury's out of position. Down, sent in front. That one doesn't reach anybody. And it end up getting cleared out of the zone. Colorado trying to bring it back in. 1 minute to go here in the second. Down behind the net, Martinez plays it to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo moves it up now. All the way in, beating out the icing of the Golden Knights. Kolasar wins the race. 47 seconds left in the period. Pietrangelo pinches but not able to keep it in. Martinez plays it now up the wing. Back to him now in his own zone. 37 seconds left to work with. Vegas into the offensive end. Taken down here. Played out now by Colorado. Moved into the middle here. Spin around shot for the Golden Knights. That one goes wide. Rebound chance. Vegas scores. Alex Pietrangelo puts in the rebound. And the Golden Knights have a 4-3 lead with 17 seconds left in the second period. And that is a back-breaking goal for the Avalanche to give up.
Yeah. Love it. Now we're noticing Pietrangelo.
Wow. What a goal there for Pietrangelo as the rebound comes right out the side to him. And with 17 seconds left, Karam off the end boards, rebounds right back out into the side of the net. And Pietrangelo is there. Grubauer cannot get over. And it is a 4-3 Vegas lead now. And that is a devastating goal for Colorado.
Colorado didn't see that play at all.
Back out now. Avalanche time for one last shot. That one goes wide.
Oh,
we got a scrum down behind the net.
Yeah.
We got some players piling in here. End of the second period. This one is finishing with a scrum down behind the Vegas net. But that is how we are going to finish period number 2. Vegas, it's McKinnon. McKinnon is the one in the scrum.
Yeah.
He got locked up there. Who was it for? Zach Whitecloud.
Yeah. That's a good trade-off.
And that is how period 2 will come to an end here as we head to the second intermission. Vegas with the 4-3 lead.
Nice. Nice job by Whitecloud to get under McKinnon's skin there. Loving it, man.
What
a game.
What a hockey game here.
Yep, this is freaking awesome. You'd think, like, these are 2 Vezina-nominated goaltenders. And it's 4-3 after the second.
Yeah. Let's see. Kyle, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Jay, welcome into the chat. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are headed to the second intermission, guys. What an incredible hockey game between the Avalanche and the Golden Knights here tonight. We still have 20 minutes to go. We'll see who's able to finish it out. We'll see who's able to finish it out here in period number 3. If the Avs can force a Game 7 or if Vegas takes this one home and finishes this series off. But thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all playoffs long. I have a special guest on tonight. It is Perlo Wisdom. His channel is linked in the top of the pinned comment at the top of the chat, and he has some awesome hockey content on his channel, including a daily show during the week, Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 Eastern, covering the entire NHL. So
yeah,
it'd be great if you guys would like to check that out and give Perlo a sub. And we've got some time to hang out in the chat now here at the second intermission while we wait for period 3 to begin. But, man, what a hockey game so far between these two. 4-3 heading into the third. Incredible action at both ends of the ice. And just an awesome, awesome game number 6 here.
We got a couple guys that are on the show that are watching. JP and Kyle Mercer and CL, they're on the show all the time. Welcome, guys. This has been this is everything I hoped it would be. That's why when I look down the list of games, I'm like, dude, I want that Game 6.
Yep.
That's going to be freaking awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's everything we thought it would be. Like, I still get, like, you really can't blame, well, that's not true. Yeah, you can. Grubauer's first goal.
Yeah, the first goal was not good.
That was a groaner, all right. Oh, Bubsy just subbed. Sub hype. Woo.
Hey, thank you, Bubsy. Appreciate it. Brandon, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Good to have you in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. We are here getting ready for period number 3 here, man. What a hockey game so far. This has been incredible. Everything that I hoped that it would be, and I mean playoff hockey at its best between these two. And we got a big 20 minutes coming up. We'll see who's able to take it. Whether Colorado is able to come back and force that game number 7, or whether Vegas is able to finish it off at home tonight and move on to face Montreal in the next round. But you can't say there can't be any complaints about this one because it has been an incredible hockey game.
Yeah. Vegas, just imagine if Vegas had Noshik in too. Like he's another huge centerman. Like they really lined up their their top 6 with some big boys that can do some damage. And Noshik's not even in. Yeah.
Yep.
I think Colorado might want to look into that next year, getting a few more guys like that. Maybe 1 or 2, like at least 1 or 2. Like they got Rantanen's big, but I mean, just these aggressive bashers. They don't really have that in their lineup all that much. On forward, anyways. Who's really the bashers on those lines? Not
there really isn't with Colorado.
Yeah, they could really use that, and they should be a little easier to find out there. Maybe go get Goudreau from Tampa.
Yeah. Pack Boom, what is going on? Welcome in. Blake, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Dude Durham, welcome into the chat. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have everybody in the stream. Really, really appreciate you guys all being here. We have a hell of a hockey game going on right now. Sco, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We got a heck of a hockey game right now between Colorado and Vegas. And this one looks like it's going to come right down to the wire here. 1-goal game heading into the third. Incredible back and forth here. Seems like Vegas gets a lead. Colorado ties it up. Vegas gets a lead. Colorado ties it up.
Yeah, I think the difference in this series so far is that Vegas is a better team when they lose their legs a bit. When Colorado runs out of gas, they're not as good of a team as Vegas when they're out of gas.
Mm-hmm. Pack and Eric, thank you so much for subscribing.
Woo!
Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat.
Today. Subs are flying today, man. Getting subs like crazy. Awesome.
No, the offenses are just taking advantage of defensive mistakes, dude, Durham. It's just any time that there's a defensive mistake, the offenses are pouncing on it. They've been very opportunistic scoring in this game.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine like either of these two teams in different divisions. I wonder what that would look like. I guess we're going to kind of find out.
Yeah, we're going to kind of find out next round.
Yeah. Not Montreal series. I don't know. I'm not going to say it. Montreal is going to, I'm not going to say it. It's just so hard to see them beating a Vegas team or Colorado, but I'm not going to.
It was hard for me to see them get to this point, so I'm done underestimating teams. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I think we're gonna see a Tampa Bay Vegas final, but there's absolutely no guarantee of that. Absolutely no guarantee of that.
Would be one heck of a series, though.
Oh yeah, that'd be an incredible series.
Yeah. Look at Tuck when he just they're showing replays. Like okay, there was that one big hit, but there's another one here where he basically just didn't even hardly skate into the guy and just knocked him flat on his butt right up.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy. Brandon, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Brandon. Brock, welcome in. BJN, welcome in.
Who do you think is going to score next? Oh gosh, I can't
there's
even
no
pick
way to
who's
know
going to
who's
win a
gonna score
series, let
next.
alone who's going to score
Yeah.
next.
There is no crystal ball. People are always asking me who's going to score, who's going to win. I have no idea. I am watching the game because I have no idea.
I think they actually just want to have fun guessing, I guess.
Guessing isn't even fun for me because I'm wrong every single time.
Yeah, I'll play that game a little bit. Who's going to score next?
Alex
From
Tuck.
what? Yeah, Alex Tuck. Yeah, that's we're not supposed to agree, but we have the same brain when it comes to hockey, so we'll probably pick the same player on both teams. For Colorado, it'd be weird if like Tyson Joe scored or something. Like he's had a pretty good game actually. He's just something like that. Landy, I'll go Landy. Landy hasn't. Has Landy scored one this series?
No, he was playing really well in the first series. I'm not sure about this one. I haven't seen as many games in this series. He's been very quiet tonight. Landeskog has been very, very quiet tonight.
Let me make the Tampa repeats, okay?
I mean, it's definitely possible, but there's certainly no guarantee of that.
No, it's pretty tough. I mean, it's pretty tough, especially this year with the condensed schedule and everything, to repeat like that. But when Kucherov desperately needs surgery for the whole year, right? And you can, get enough cap space to have what they have on that lineup. You just never know.
I'm really interested to see what Tampa's roster looks like next year, because there's going to be at least 2 to 3 significant pieces gone from that roster.
You would think so, unless
they have to clear 18 million in cap space.
Yeah, unless they can come up with another thing.
Unless Kucherov goes back to the LTIR and needs surgery again this offseason.
He needs emergency facelift or something.
Like they're gonna have to clear a lot of cap off of that team.
You know what's gonna happen for sure? Stamkos is gonna go into like 3/4 season retirement and come back.
Yeah, that won't surprise. The Stamkos is gonna get injured in the finals, and he'll miss like all of next year, and his cap hit will just be off the books for next year.
Something like that. They'll do something, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, come on. I got in trouble for calling them cheaters because I don't really know that they actually did what they did. But come on, it's just too coincidental.
Nothing that they did was against the rules, but they're not going to be able to do the same thing next year.
I don't think so. No, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to lose a couple guys. You would have to figure.
Well, $18 million isn't just going to show up.
Well, I'm thinking they're going to have to. They were trying to get rid of Johnson so badly that I think they're going to have to do something with Seattle to get that off the books.
Yeah. But Johnson's making what, $5 a year?
Yeah, and he's not really worth $5 right now. I don't.
No, he's a third, fourth line guy at this point.
Yeah, he's really slipping a lot. But apparently he's friggin' awesome in the room. And for a team like Seattle that's looking to build a presence in their organization, a room presence in their organization, it could be of value to them as long as they give them something significant. But it's going to be a lot of juggling, all right. But who knows? They'll come up with something, it seems.
Well, Brisebois was trained by the best, so.
Yeah, Stevie Ohio.
I think he's gonna be able to figure it out.
Yeah, he's done a great job in Tampa Bay. Say whatever you want, but
their management is. I mean, that transition from Stevie Y to Brisebois was just seamless, and their whole management has just been absolutely outstanding. Which is why they're the team that they are.
Boston's got. If somebody's asking what the Bees will do, they got to get some defense. They got to get some defense. We were talking about a Jalmerson would be a good guy, something like that, like just to help these young guys along because they look lost out there.
Yeah. Once Brandon Carlo went down, that was the end of that series.
Yeah.
They did not have the defensive depth to make up for that loss. So depth is definitely an issue. I don't know. They got a lot of UFAs. That's going to be an interesting off season for Boston because Krejci's a UFA, Hall is a UFA, Rask is a UFA, Carlo's an RFA, so he needs a new deal.
Yeah.
The good news is they do have loads of cap space to work with.
Yeah. Krejci will come back for less. I think they'll get him back. He's part of the furniture there now. I don't think they're gonna. He's still good. The question will they do? Because Hall didn't have the greatest. I don't know. I think who knows?
He only had 5 points in the playoffs.
Yeah. It depends on what he's asking for, I guess. But he looked good going into the playoffs.
He was great in the regular season.
It depends on what he's asking for. If he's trying to shoot for the moon, he probably won't be in Boston, man, for sure. Palmieri seems like a perfect fit but I think he probably will stay on the island. I don't know. They don't have much cap space either.
No, there's a lot of teams that are cap crunch right now, and now the cap isn't going to be going up at all anytime soon. So these teams are going to have to be really careful with how they spend their money.
Yeah, Jack can't see any. The only thing about Tampa again is that it's just quite the grind to go 2 in a row. It's quite the grind, even though they got a pretty stacked team. I can see Vegas beating Tampa for sure. The way they're playing right now, I can see it.
What a goaltending duel that would be between Fleury and Vasilevsky.
That'd be one for the ages right there.
I mean, you might have 3 goals a game scored.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, these are 2 great goaltenders, and it's 4-3 already in the second.
Yeah, that's true.
There's just so much firepower. Not even great goaltenders like this can stop everything when you got this much firepower on the team.
Brian, welcome. Ghost Dragon, welcome. Who else has come in that I've missed? Tom Bomb, welcome in. Anyone else? I apologize if I missed you guys in the chat. Thank you for being here. Luke is in. What's going on, Luke?
Vegas depth is the best in the league. Vegas depth on their roster, but if they ever really get past their roster, it goes downhill quite a bit. Vegas's depth, they don't really have many prospects coming up.
Jason, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're just at the second intermission, waiting for the third period to begin. Vegas has the 1-goal lead right now, trying to finish this series off tonight. They've got 20 more minutes to hold on and try and do it.
What was I going to say? Oh, they traded Suzuki for Pacioretty, right?
Yeah, he was part of the Pacioretty deal. Yep.
Wow. Seems like a good deal now, but. Fourth in a row. Could lose 4th in a row. Absolutely. It certainly could.
Yeah,
Cody
underwater. Avs had a 2-0 series lead, and that is gone very quickly.
Cody Glass isn't projected. Hasn't been. But
Cody Glass has not lived up to his projection at this point at all.
No. I think he's going to still be okay, but they're being real careful with him.
He's been very slow in his progression.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you. You spit it out.
Yeah,
that's the best.
A Vegas-Montreal matchup is going to be interesting because you have the Suzuki Pacioretty ties to that.
Yeah, and Price Fleury. Yeah.
And Price versus Fleury in goal is going to be sick.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be one heck of a series too, for sure. Somebody said that Tampa has the best goaltender. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vasilevsky is. I've been
Vasilevsky's.
saying for 3 years now that Vasilevsky is the best goalie in the league.
It's unquestioned. I know Fleury's great, everybody, but nobody is inconsistently as good as Vasilevsky for the last 3 years.
I also thought Vasilevsky was the best goalie in the league when Tampa got swept in the first round by Columbus 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're unbeatable.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm a Knights fan. I'm not. I'm an Oilers, Philadelphia, Carolina, Vegas, but yeah. But Vegas, I like the Knights quite a bit. Yeah. I think your second favorite team is Colorado, right?
Mine, yes. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
Bruins and Avalanche fan. But I'm a hockey fan first and foremost. I don't.
Yeah.
My team's
Oh, yeah,
out.
for
I'm
sure.
just hoping for great hockey the rest of the playoffs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I could watch any two teams play anytime. I don't care. Yeah.
Moved in now. Dumped in behind there. Played up the wall. Third period has begun. Colorado needs a goal. Vegas trying to put this away. Off the glass there. Taken down by Waugh. Vegas has possession. Over the red line. Dumped into the offensive zone. Moved here now. Back through neutral ice. Colorado takes possession. Avalanche now into the offensive zone. Moved into the middle there. Just too far behind Nishushkin. Back the other way. Cha, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that new sub in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. New sub hype. Really, really appreciate it.
Grubauer flashes the leather.
Yeah, nice glove save there by Grubauer, keeping this a one-goal game. Vegas will have an offensive zone face-off here. We've got Carlson coming in there, ripping one, and Grubauer is able to snag it with the glove hand. That puck, that pass in front. Nishushkin should have got a stick on that. I don't know how he didn't.
Yeah, no, that was really bad. That was a nice pass, and he was just totally air on it.
Taken now. Vegas setting up in the offensive zone. 1.5 minutes into period number 3. Colorado trying to work it out. Still looking to tie this game up. Taken here by Devon Taves. Backhanded up the boards. Played there. Kept in, though, at the blue line by the Golden Knights. Taken in down low now. Here's Riley Smith in there. Carlson in there. Tuck in there. Or no, Marchessault, excuse me, in there. Taken now back the other way. Colorado trying to go cross ice. That one's deflected away by the Vegas back check. Trying to work it out of their zone now. Brady McNabb up the wall to Marchessault. Marchessault over the red line. Dumped into the offensive end. That one goes in down to the corner. Sam, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Moved out now by Colorado.
Sorry, somebody was. I'll text that.
Hey, Mean Girl Hockey, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are in the third period, 17:20 to go. Colorado trying to tie this up and save their season. Vegas trying to win this game and win this series. Move on to face Montreal in round number 3. Back to the neutral zone now. Brandon Saad with it. He's been great in the playoffs, but quiet in this game. Ryan Graves with a shot. That one goes off the back of the net. Taking their Stone up the wall now. Out there, chipped by Stevenson. Back to the Colorado end. Devon Taves takes it. Move now.
Come on. Ooh, Vegas looks like they're playing kind of a raggy game now.
Moved out to the neutral zone there. Dumped back in by Martinez. Fit around the boards. Colorado clears it out. Gets it into the Vegas end. Taken here now by the Golden Knights. They move it up. Cleared out here to Cale Makar. At the red line, he dumps it back in. 16:15 to go in the third period. 4-3 game. Golden Knights with the lead. Colorado looking for the tying goal. That shot just goes wide.
Oh, who
what
was
an
that?
opportunity there for the Avalanche. They can't complete it, though. Just shooting it wide of the post.
Who was that?
Vegas moves it now into the Colorado end. Onside play. Shot in there. Deflected to the corner. Down after is Nicholas Waugh. Tuck with it. Janmark after it. Taken now. Back to the blue line. McNabb steps up and pastes one of the Avalanche players right in front of the bench.
That could have been a penalty, and not there, but later. Sorry.
Taken now. Colorado back the other way. Dumped into the offensive zone. They'll go in on the attack. Move now. Vegas back through the neutral zone. Riley Smith just dumps it in. Vegas very content to play this dump and chase style.
Yeah, they're just ragging it. It.
Definitely noticeable here for the Golden Knights. They are just dump and chase, dump and chase, dump and chase.
Uh-huh. They are playing a no mistakes game right now.
Back through the neutral zone. Belmar to the middle to Donskoy. That's the first time I think I've said this. I've said his name in this
they've
game.
been playing him on the fourth line.
Yeah, Donskoy hasn't done much here. Ryan Graves takes it back now. 14:40 to go in the third. Moved up now by the Avs into the offensive zone. Chance there. Saved by Fleury, and he covers it up. And he'll make the save there. We'll get a stoppage with 14:32 to go here in the third period. It'll be an attacking zone draw for the Avalanche coming up here, still looking for this tying goal.
Yeah, I'd just like to take this chance to thank all the subs on my channel. Woo, that's friggin' awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey.
This is one heck of a game, man.
Yeah.
This is
really, really good hockey here.
Yeah.
Logan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching.
Hey, Logan.
Patrick's in here. Hello, Patrick. As that one gets won back by Colorado. Long shot in there. And Fleury grabs that one with the glove. And
that was not an easy save.
No, and that was an awkward puck or play there, as that one came in very high from the point after a deflection. And Fleury, it also got deflected by White Cloud. Jesus. And Fleury had to readjust on that. And Fleury looked like a baseball player there, making a quick adjustment to the puck and grabbing it.
Jeez, the concentration of those goaltenders is absolutely insane, man.
Oh, yeah. Very, very impressive.
At this level, like, holy crap. One of the got to be the toughest position in sport. It's right up there with maybe quarterback or like, what a tough position.
Yeah, goalie was the one position in hockey that I never played, and believe me, I never wanted to be a goaltender. It's you gotta be a special type of person to play goalie.
Yeah, you gotta be a type of person to let things slide.
Yep.
And just kind of go back at her, and that's it. Yeah.
Justin, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. 13:48 to go here in the third. That is an icing call here against the Golden Knights, and Colorado's going to get another offensive zone face-off here. I'll tell you that Vegas is sitting back a little too much for my liking. I've seen that burn teams a lot in these playoffs. You can't just sit back in the third period with a lead. You've got to keep playing your game, and Vegas right now is they're not really playing with a lot of energy. Colorado is pushing. You can see that Colorado is really pushing and trying to get this tying goal. And Vegas, I like to see a little bit more push forward from them, rather than just trying to play mistake-free defensive hockey.
Oh!
Chance here now. What a shot. Nishushkin, what a save by Fleury. And the rebound. Chance goes wide to the corner.
What?
Kept in, though, by Colorado. This is what I mean. Vegas cannot just sit back in their own end. or Colorado is going to get one on one of these chances eventually. As the Avs are right back into the offensive zone, and that one gets thrown in on Fleury. He grabs it with the glove.
Oh,
And that'll
Fleury
bring us to
doing Fleury things.
That'll
Wow.
yeah, that'll bring us to our first commercial break here in period 3. What a chance for Nichushkin, and a massive save there from Marc-Andre Fleury.
Just one more up on the highlight reel. At the end of his career, there's going to be like a 2-hour tape of Fleury highlights.
Fleury is unbelievable.
Insane.
Top 5 goalie in the league, easily.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, right now,
Top 3 goalie in the league.
Yeah, right now, yeah. But his highlight reels for his career is good. I don't think anybody, except for maybe Dominic Hasek.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dominic Hasek and him, his highlight reel saves are insane. Guys like Patrick Waugh and stuff, they didn't have because they were all positional.
Yeah.
But Fleury was that acrobatic, just crazy save.
The acrobatic goaltenders are definitely something special to watch.
Yeah. Grant Fuhr back in the day, that would have been before your time.
Yep.
But, yeah. All of those guys, actually, because they had the fun stand-up style.
Mm-hmm.
Everything had flair to it.
Welcome in, everybody. We are at commercial break here. Third period action. Colorado looking for the tying goal, trying to save their season. Vegas has a 4-3 lead right now, trying to finish off this series tonight and move on to face Montreal in round 3. It's been a heck of a hockey game here. We've got just under 14 minutes to go in this one. Vegas and Colorado going at it here. Very, very fun game to watch.
Yeah, this has been a great game. Just show that again.
Just what a stop.
Wow. Yeah, just off the arm. Just off the arm. Wow.
Taken now. Colorado in the offensive zone. Cycling the puck here, trying to go again. That one blocked on the way through. Pucks to the corner. Vegas not able to get it out. Girard keeps it in. Getting down to 13 minutes to go here. Colorado, Makar walks in, shoots it just high over the bar. Vegas comes back the other way. Almost a big hit at the red line there, but Vegas players able to duck around it. Colorado coming back with the puck now into the offensive zone. Dumped in here. Yeah, I started playing hockey when I was 6, Jonathan. Down behind in the corner now. Taken here by Vegas. They work it out. Over the red line. Dumped in on the backhand there, but it goes up and out of play, and we get a whistle with 12:33 to go here in the third period. Vegas holding on to the 4-3 lead. We haven't had any scoring yet in the third period, but this one looks like it's coming right down to the wire here.
I got a little. I was late learning how to walk.
Mm-hmm.
And worrisome late.
Yeah.
And I was like 2 something or whatever. And 3 months after I started walking, I started skating.
Nice.
Yeah, I was early to learn how to skate and late to learn how to walk. Yeah. I was like, who needs this walking stuff? I'll just wait till I can skate.
I didn't learn how to skate until I was 5, but then when I learned to skate when I was 5, and I started playing hockey when I was 6, and then I played it all the way through high school, and hockey's always been my number 1 favorite sport.
Yeah.
Taking now Mike and Julie, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I played all positions except goaltender growing up, John, but I ended up being a center in high school. So mainly when I got to high school hockey, I was a center, but I played everything as a kid growing up. Even like when we did scrimmages and stuff, I would go back and play D. I loved playing D. It was always fun for me to just, go back and every once in a while play defense again in a scrimmage or something. Yeah, center was my main position in high school as it gets moved up now. Colorado into the offensive zone. Hello, it's Pop. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. There's a chance for Vegas. Backhand shot saved there by Grubauer. Vegas trying to get it in the offensive zone. They haven't had a lot of time in the offensive zone here in this period. It's been Colorado with a lot of push here, trying to get this game tied. That was a good one. Turpitz, what is going on? Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Chance here for Colorado. Fleury comes across and makes a save there on Compher. Let's get that hype in the chat for our new subscriber, Turpitz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dumped in here now. Colorado into the offensive zone. Putting on the pressure here. Kept in by Makar. He gets it poked away, though, going to the middle. And he goes down. Colorado takes it back, though. Back through neutral ice. Makar is shaken up. He is going to the bench gingerly. That would be a massive loss for Colorado. I would expect him to play like 5 out of these last 10 minutes, but if he's injured, that is a big loss for Colorado and puts a lot of pressure on Sam Girard. Hopefully he's okay.
Looks like the Avs are kind of burnt out a little bit.
That one goes up into the bench, and that's going to be an offensive zone face-off for Vegas coming up here in the Colorado end. What a save here by Fleury getting across there and making the pad stop on Compher. That was Carrier on the backhand as well, trying to get around Timmins. And Grubauer is able to come up with a big save there with the pads. 10:08 to go here in the third. Vegas 4, Colorado 3. Offensive zone draw here for the Golden Knights. One back there by Colorado defensively, though. And Girard takes it behind the net. He's looking to start the breakout. Third period shots are 6-2 in favor of Colorado. They're heavily outshooting Vegas in this game by 10 shots, 28-18. But Vegas has the 1-goal lead on the scoreboard. Yes, hello, it's Pop. We had the commercial break here, just under 10 to go, the halfway point here of the third period. Vegas 4, Colorado 3 still. Going to be a big final 10 minutes coming up here as we see which team is able to take this one. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate everybody in the chat. Really appreciate everyone being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And I'll be streaming all playoffs long. And can't wait to see who comes away with the Stanley Cup this year. It's been an awesome, awesome postseason so far. And no reason that shouldn't continue all the way through the finals. So as you can see, I'm joined by a special guest tonight. This is Perlo Wisdom. His channel is linked in the pinned comment at the top of the chat if you want to check him out. He does some great NHL content on his channel, including a show Monday through Fridays, 3 to 5 Eastern time in the afternoon, covering all things NHL during the week. Awesome, awesome show. I'm on it from time to time. Haven't been recently because I've gone back to work, and obviously I've been streaming every night pretty much as well, so I've been pretty busy, but definitely going to look to hop on again soon at some point, and it's an awesome show, so if you're interested in hockey shows, definitely one to watch.
Oh, yeah, you got Peyton on the radio, Projo, Steel Flyers. It's fun. We have a blast.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Marc-Andre.
Nice when you get back on again, but if you're not on, it means the playoffs are on, and that's
It is going to be a great last 10 minutes, Blake. Marc-Andre Fleury is tied right now for 4th in all-time playoff wins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with a win tonight, he would move into sole possession of 4th all-time in career playoff wins.
Sole possession, 4th all-time. So that's got the only people ahead of him's got to be Broder, Waugh.
I forget who the third one was. It was those two, and I forget who the third one was.
Let me think about it. I won't cheat. I'll think about it, and I'll come up with it. Broder or Waugh for sure.
Oh, was it Grant Fuhr?
Oh, could be Fuhr. Yeah, that would make sense.
Fleury has 3 cups, Jeff, already.
It could be could be like Dryden.
Cleared out there. We've got 9:25 left in the third. That one's taken back in the Vegas zone by Pietrangelo. He moves it up. Fleury won the cup in 09, 16, and 17, all with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And
he
never
went to
nominated for a Vezina once.
It was Fleury, yes, Jack. So it was Brodeur, Waugh, and Fleury who have more playoff wins than Fleury. Taken here, Alec Martinez walking in, shot gets blocked there. Or no, that was Holden, not Martinez. My apologies. That looked like Martinez jumping up into the play like that, but it was Holden. Now we're digging for it down in the corner. I just said how much time was left, Renaud. Do not all caps in the chat. Literally pay attention. 8:36 to go in the third. Literally just said it when there was 9:25 left. Holden jumped up there, but skate on it there by Taves.
Heck of a game. Talk about a guy who doesn't play every game and he comes in and just crushes it, right? He didn't play last game.
No,
yeah. No.
Taken now. 8.5 to go here in period 3. Down behind the net. Vegas trying to keep it in the attacking zone here. Colorado can't tie the game if they're stuck in their own zone. Good offensive zone time here for the Golden Knights. Sending there. And it deflects in! Vegas scores! William Carrier with a tip in front. Makes it 5-3 Golden Knights with 8:14 remaining. And they are now with a 2-goal lead. Just 8 minutes away.
What a great play. Look at that. Just everything goes their way. Everything goes their way. Just lands right on Carrier's stick. Deflects right onto his stick. Boom.
Shot from Shea Theodore gets blocked down on the way through, but William Carrier is right there in front of the net. Right there.
Of all people, too.
In front of the net, and Carrier pokes it in from right in the crease area, or right in front of the crease. And that is a 5-3 lead now for the Golden Knights. Our first 2-goal lead of the game, right? Yeah, because every goal had been answered to that point. But our first 2-goal game, or first 2-goal lead of the game, Vegas is up 5-3, and we've got less than 8 minutes to go. Colorado is in pure desperation mode now, and Ryan Graves just took a penalty. Penalty coming up here to Ryan Graves. Vegas is going to get a power play.
They're going to rag the puck and rag the puck.
Killing time in the offensive zone right now. Colorado hasn't touched it yet. It's going to be a tripping call against the Avalanche. Now it finally gets whistled down. And Graves heads to the box for tripping. That is going to put Vegas on the power play. And they have a chance to extend the lead even further, or at the very least kill off 2 minutes of clock here. And Colorado is running out of time. This is not what they needed.
No, it's... In this playoffs, you never say never, because I won't underestimate anybody again. I've looked so stupid this playoffs, I'm going to say anything. But it's not looking good, that's for sure.
Tripping call here to Ryan Graves. Vegas 5, Colorado 3. And not looking good for the Avalanche here. 7:27 to go in the third, and Vegas is going to have a 2-minute power play. Hey, Erod, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
I'm thinking the Vegas-Montreal game will be on Monday if this pulls through like that.
Most likely, I would think. If they're gonna do, if they're doing Tampa and New York on Sunday, I wouldn't think that they wouldn't do them on the same night, because there's only 2 series left, so they're gonna be one every other night. So you'll have them alternating nights over the course of the week. So it must be Monday, I guess, unless they start at Saturday, which wouldn't give Vegas really any break.
No. No. Can't be. That would be ridiculous. But I mean,
I
they did
wouldn't
it
be
to Montreal.
surprised.
They did it to.
Habs have been
Uh,
sitting too.
they did it to Vegas already.
Yeah, I
That was
wouldn't be
not a.
surprised because the Habs have been sitting.
Mm.
Shot in here. That one goes wide. 1:02 left here on the power play. I don't think they will. I think it's probably going to be Monday, but Tampa and New York is already scheduled for Sunday. Sunday at 3 is Tampa and New York. I don't know why they wouldn't play. I don't know why they would play the series on the same day. That makes no sense. There's only two
Not
series
really.
left. What are they going to do? Play back to back? Like
Yeah, that doesn't make sense now.
I mean, I'd be furious if I was getting a back to back game at this point. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Here's Colorado now with a shorthanded break into the offensive zone. Fleury's able to make the stop on that one. Puck goes to the corner.
Shuts the door.
Power play's coming to an end here. Colorado brings it in. Makar back on the ice. Final 5 seconds of Vegas's power play running off as they're stuck in their own zone. Moved out there. Glove down there. McKinnon behind the net. Colorado in the offensive end looking for some goals here. Hey, Drew, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Moved into the offensive end now. Taken back by Pietrangelo. 5:10 remaining in the third. We are back to even strength hockey. But Colorado is down by 2. They are in desperation mode here. Moved up now into the
Yeah, they'll be
attacking
pulling
end.
their goaltender probably at 4 minutes.
Taken now. Vegas in the offensive end. Cycling it around. Kolasar to Waugh behind the net. Again, Colorado can't score if they're down in their zone. So Vegas, the best defense is to just keep the puck down there. Holden steps up. Nice hit at the blue line there. 4.5 to go now in the third. Vegas is less than 5 minutes away from moving on to the semifinals in the 2021 playoffs as Grubauer covers that one. And covers that one up. It'll be an attacking zone face-off for the Golden Knights here. Under 4.5 minutes remaining, and I believe we are going to head to the final commercial break of this one.
Wouldn't it be awesome to be on that Vegas arena right now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do it, man. I want to go to a game in Vegas. I love the way they do it there.
Oh, yeah. Vegas's arena is, I mean, I want to eventually go to every NHL arena.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think that's a bucket list thing for sure when I'm older. But Vegas is definitely one of the top priorities. Like, they're one of the top arenas I want to go to.
Yeah, we're going to do it, dude. There's no question. There's no question.
Arenas I really want to go to: Toronto, Montreal, MSG for the Rangers, Chicago, Vegas. Like, those are arenas that I really, really want to go to.
I'd like to go to a Nashville home game.
Nashville at home is nuts. Tampa at home is nuts. Carolina at home is nuts.
New York Islanders got some pretty awesome crowds too.
Oh, yeah.
When did you hear that when they got a penalty and they started screaming "New York Saints, New York Saints"? That was freaking cool. But the best is Nashville's goaltender dig or whatever that they do.
When they chant the opposing goaltender's name and tell him that he sucks. Yeah.
You suck. It's all your fault.
Yeah, that's
freaking rocks.
It's legendary.
I
mean, I don't know if Seattle's arena is going to be good or not, Jeremy. They haven't played a game yet. I don't know what their atmosphere is going to be like. Vegas is nuts and has been since the beginning.
Yeah, that's for sure. I've been to a Leafs game, but not in their new one.
Yeah.
Maple Leaf Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was there at that, but I haven't been to the new one. That would be pretty cool.
Florida's the one who throws rats, Jeff. That goes back to 1996 and Scott Mellenby killing the rat in the locker room.
A rat trick.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're back from
Scott Allenby.
Yeah, there's a classic name.
Yeah.
One back here, Vegas in the offensive zone, back underway, late third period. Colorado in desperation mode. Over the red line, dumped into the offensive zone. Down to the corner, sent around, but Alex Tuck takes it for the Golden Knights. Again, Colorado, if you can't keep the puck in the offensive end, you're not going to have any chance of tying this game up.
No, that's been their problem the whole series. Is Vegas has just did a really good. They've had spurts, but they haven't been able to maintain it.
Jack was saying that Sam Girard is -4 in this game.
Yeah.
That's a yikes. Moved up and cleared out there. Vegas back to their own zone. They send it right back up to neutral ice and into the Colorado end. Grubauer plays it to Makar. 3:35 to go here in the third period. Grubauer's got to be coming to the bench here.
Oh yeah. Why isn't he already there?
He is now. Grubauer comes off. Down by 2 goals. Colorado has an empty net. They are in pure desperation mode at this point. Vegas takes the puck though. Long shot in. That one gets played with a high stick. Vegas plays it, and they score on the empty net.
It's over.
Yeah, I mean, it was over anyway, but it's over now for sure. 6-3 Vegas. Colorado has absolutely no answer offensively right now.
Oh, I love that cool little castle thing going on there. Oh, I forgot. I was going to say something. I forgot what I was about going to the arenas, but
6-3 Vegas, and they will be moving on, which we kind of already knew, but they will be moving on here to be facing the Montreal Canadiens in the semifinals, the winners of the West against the winners of the North, and that was Pacioretty with the empty netter. Yes, it was. Max Pacioretty with the empty netter. And Colorado's season is coming to an end here as,
3 minutes left. Yeah.
Colorado has just had no offensive answer whatsoever for the Golden Knights. Like they can't even get set up in the offensive zone, and Vegas is just clearing it right back out.
Yeah, they have nothing. They've got nothing. They need to get some bruisers in that lineup for next year. No doubt about it.
Yeah. They're not.
They can't wear down an opposition team like Vegas.
No, they're not big enough on the back end. They're not. They don't have their version of the Yanni Gourde, Blake Coleman, Barclay Goodrow line. Like they don't have that. And that's what you need in the playoffs. You got to have those bruising guys. The Islanders have the Martin Clutterbuck Cizikas line. Tampa has not only Pat Maroon, but they also have their third line with Coleman, Goodrow, and Gourde. And their defense is tough. They got guys like Chernak and Shen, and even McDonough is very physical on the back end.
And I mean, Sergachev's no spring chicken. I mean, he's not aggressive, but he's big and he's solid.
Yep.
And, he's going to wear you down.
Vegas has Reeves and Carrier and Kolasar, and Tuck is a big body.
Oh yeah.
You look at Montreal. I mean, look at their defense: Edmondson, Weber, Sherratt, big, tough, physical defense.
Yeah.
That's how you win in the playoffs, and Colorado is not tough enough and not big enough to win in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they're green. They're pretty young too, but
long shot there, sent away. That's going to be an icing call here. 1:05 left in the third.
Sergei is only 22. Yes, they made a good point. Yeah, he's still got a ways to go.
Is he really only 22?
Yeah. He's just
That's nuts. I feel like he's been in the league for like 5 years.
Yeah, absolutely. He's only 22 years old. Montreal played him right from the time he came out.
They did play him basically right from the start.
Yeah, I was so ticked when the Oilers took Puljujarvi over him. I couldn't. And then Vancouver took Ulevy over him.
That's
I think
gonna
that.
go down in history right there.
Yeah, and
Ole
Buffalo.
Levy's in danger of becoming like a Griffin Reinhart territory.
Yeah. Well, he was very injured. Griffin Reinhardt, I don't know. He just never progressed at all. I don't think.
Fourth overall to the Islanders and played like 4 NHL games.
Yeah, but that's okay. You just trade a first and a second in 2015 to the Oilers. Will take him off your hands. Yeah. Do you remember that? Was it 2 seconds or a first and a second for Griffin Reinhardt? The Oilers, Mr. Chiarelli thought that was a good idea.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was a brutal, brutal trade.
Yeah.
Dumped in there. Fleury gloves it down. Behind there, cleared out by Vegas. Still 6-3, only 40 seconds left. Tuck into the offensive zone, trying to get it in. Oh, Colorado has their net empty again. I mean, it's useless at this point, but 38 seconds left. That one goes up and out of play. Vegas is moving on here, ladies and gentlemen. Into the offensive zone now. McKinnon, cross-ice pass. Chance here for Colorado. Fleury dives out, makes a save. Rebound chance. That one somehow stays out. Pile of bodies in the crease. Colorado back behind the net. Now back out to McCarr. Trying to get it on goal again. Long shot. Backhanded in. Fleury makes a stop. Rebound goes to the corner. Reeves trying to get it out. Back to the blue line. 7 seconds there. That one deflects wide. Final 5 seconds left in this one. This one is coming to a close. Long shot. One last save there, and it is over. The Vegas Golden Knights are moving on to face the Montreal Canadiens in the third round of the 2021 Stanley Cup Playoffs here. And boy, Colorado kind of choked this one. 2-0 series lead, and they lose 4 straight to the Golden Knights. And Vegas moves on. What a game, what a series, but Vegas is the better team all around, and the Golden Knights move on to beat the Avalanche. And here's another series where the teams that rely heavily on one line, much like Boston, out. Colorado relying heavily on McKinnon, Rantanen, and Landeskog, their top guys, out. And
they got more guys that need to produce there that should be able to produce.
Burakovsky only 1 goal in the playoffs. Major problem right there. Donskoy, what did he do?
Comfort
didn't really do much. I mean, just not nearly enough from the depth players for the Colorado Avalanche.
That's really the problem. By the way, Griffin Reinhardt, one of the players that they picked in that draft is a guy you might know as Barzal.
Oh, my God. Good trade there, Chiarelli. Well,
yeah.
That brings us to the end. Wow. What a hockey game. Vegas pulled away at the end, but this was a 1-goal game for much of it. This was a 1-goal game for much of it. But Vegas was able to pull away there with the empty netter at the end, and they got some big goals in the third. And Colorado just had no answer offensively. No answer offensively whatsoever. They could not beat Fleury. They didn't get really any offense going in the third period, or not nearly enough for a team that was losing and fighting for their season. And Vegas was able to keep them off the board, and Colorado is going home. So a pretty disappointing season end for the Avalanche. Again, third straight year now Colorado has lost in the second round. And that seems to be a hump for them that they cannot get over. They
good thing for them.
They get to the second round and just can't seem to go further than that.
Good thing for them. They got a crap load of cap space. They got to go get a Foligno. Get Foligno.
Next
Somebody
stream,
like
guys, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see when the schedule for the next round comes out. When we know what the schedule for the next round is going to be, I will let you guys know via the community tab. I always post on the community tab the morning of days when I am streaming. I'll let you guys know, but
pretty impressive.
Big win here. Vegas won 4 straight games. Yeah. 4 straight games to win this series in 6.
All the
Very
way,
impressive.
Baby. All the way. I still like them all the way.
Yeah, Vegas was my cup pick in my bracket, so still alive.
Me too.
We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. It's almost midnight here. Really appreciate it. And Vegas with a 6-3 win over Colorado and a 4-2 6-game series win in the series, and they will face the Montreal Canadiens now in the next round. So this is Perlo Wisdom. He was our guest on tonight. His channel, again, linked at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. And it'd be really appreciated if you guys could show him some support. He has a great show there, weekdays, Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 Eastern, covering the NHL. And now I'll be obviously don't know exactly when I'll be streaming again, but there's no game tomorrow, Kyle, so I will not be streaming tomorrow. There's no game tomorrow.
He's talking to me. He comes on my show every day, Kyle.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
I will
definitely.
See you tomorrow, Kyle.
Maybe if I probably won't be home in time. If I'm home in time, I might pop in your show for a bit tomorrow. But I'm not sure if I'll be home or not, but I might be in the chat late.
Oh, that'd be awesome if you could. That'd be great. But you work hard enough, dude. So, but if you want to have fun and come on, you're welcome anytime.
Anyway, everyone, please hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. I cover the entire NHL. Really appreciate you all being here. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. That is going to do it for this stream. That is going to do it for this series. Next up, the semifinals. We have the New York Islanders against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we have the Montreal Canadiens against the Vegas Golden Knights. Series previews will be coming out as quickly as I can get them out, and then we'll be streaming action for those 2 series coming up, and then obviously we'll be doing the finals as well. And really appreciate all the support from everybody. So thank you guys all so much. Have a great night. Talk to you guys soon. And we'll have some series previews coming up, and then we'll be having some series starting this coming weekend. So thank you guys so much. Again, really appreciate it, and have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a great weekend if I don't see you until maybe Sunday, depending on what this schedule is going to be. But I'll be talking to you guys soon.
Yeah, buddy. All right. You got to work